Oops, up off net. Woo! Up off net. Won't you believe my neighbor? Oops, won't you believe? Could you please? Boy. My neighbor. Hi, neighbor. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz. Nope. All right, man. Look who we have here. BK, what's going on with you? T, what's going on with you? John, Joe, Doe, what's going on with you? Brandon, what's up? Whoops. All right, man. Lord. Let's get to the live stream. First, I want to say this. We are having a big giveaway, my people, for today's live stream, and we're doing some more big giveaways in every live stream I have coming up. But first, ShowBizz the iced coffee. No whipped cream. You know what? They asked me for the whipped. And I didn't want it that sweet, man. I'm used to black, 2 sugars, but I can't drink my iced coffee, black, 2 sugars. That's that's gross. I can't do that. Buxton, what's going on? Oh, Buxton. To you, Buxton, and to Griggs. Where's Griggs at? I don't see Griggs right now. For Buxton and Griggs, I just sent out, I just mailed you guys your gifts, your prizes for the last giveaway. Buxton, I mailed yours out. I gave you some extra bonus cards that I think you will like on top of what I already gave out. And Griggs, you know, he got the whole box. There's not too much more you can do for that. Denique, what's going on with you? And while I was out, okay, this is extremely Mr. Rogers right now. While I was out, I took a little drive and I went to a memorabilia place where I kind of go to. No, appreciate you, Buxton. And I just saw these wonderful things. I used some of your super chat money, so thank you very much for sending me the super chats. And I decided to give back, okay, and not that randomly. So there's a few cards that I'll be giving away over the next 3 live streams. I'm not going to give these away all at once. So I do have this card, Iron Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno. This is a ringside card. And 1 second, I want to show you guys something. 1 second. I'm not sure you guys have ever noticed when I do my videos, I have this box of the first series of ringside boxing cards, trading cards, and I have a whole pack. I have a whole pack of these. Rob, what's going on with you? It's a whole box of multiple packs in these. And so that's where this card came from. It didn't come from, rip to Chadwick Boseman. We'll talk about that. That's horrible. Many of us kind of saw it coming, but just 43 years old, so young. That's horrible. So that's where this card. It's a ringside card, and it's Frank Bruno. It's a Frank Bruno card, but Iron Mike Tyson's there, and it says Bruno's greatest challenge. So I'll be giving this away, but not this live stream. I give it away at the next live stream or so. And I picked up this boxing card. Now, this card has Larry Holmes. It has George Foreman. It has Ken Norton. It has Joe Frazier. And it also has Muhammad Ali. I'll be giving this boxing card away. I think this is a fantastic boxing card for you guys who loves boxing. I'll be giving this card away as well. But I won't be doing it this live stream. This is going to be the next one. Next weekend, I'll be giving this boxing card away. But for this live stream, I'll be giving a double bonus prize boxing card, which is this Muhammad Ali boxing card. I love it because it's just so blank. Okay, there's not a bunch of stuff all over it. It's Muhammad Ali. And here's the thing, this is how you guys win it. How you win it is you have to be a subscriber. So hit the subscribe button, okay? Also, hit the like button. So there's 22 likes here. If you want the card, just hit the like button. And if all of you want it, it should be 95 likes right now. So hit the like button. And if by any chance, oh, another way, you can really raise your probability of winning is my last video where I have Terrence Crawford, is Errol Spence ducking Terrence Crawford. That video, if you want to copy the address, the link to the address, and just paste it on Reddit, on your Facebook, just share it. Just share it. Now, you can get this card, all right? You'll be one of the candidates to get this card. But here's the thing with this. Right here, I want somebody to name who this guy is. If you can name who this guy is that he's punching, for a bonus, you will also get this card. Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman, the Rumble in the Jungle. and somebody definitely has some boxing knowledge, okay? Hey, ShowBizz, just check in, started a new supervisor position. Shout out to you during the pandemic today. So I'm gonna miss out, Rika speaking, miss out. There's a lot of names in here. I saw the right name once or twice already. So yeah, you name who this guy is, you'll get the bonus card on the back. The Rumble in the Jungle, Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman. So if you've already liked, if you're already a subscriber, say me that you want the card, and hey, share my last video. I'll be giving this away, and I will let you guys know tomorrow who the winner is. What is up with, hold on, I got more stuff to show you guys. 1 second. Isn't it one, hold on. This is killing me right now. I knew it was live. It's on, uh-oh. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so there you go. And if you, hey, Buxton, you're right. You guys remember Griggs. Remember how he won that box? Remember how he won that box? He spammed the me. Dude, when Ms. Biz scrolled the, and all the names went through, when she hit stop, it was Griggs, but above that finger was Griggs, below the finger was Griggs. When she hit the stop, it was Griggs. There was nowhere else her finger can go. My bad, Buxton. Don't tell him, Biz. My bad. That'll be my last time telling him. So, here's the fun. So I'll be giving away over the next 3 live streams, Iron Mike Tyson boxing card, this one, which is probably the most valuable one, right? And this is pretty valuable, so I gave 2. It'd be the Rumble in the Jungle, and you guys don't. It's not Quarry. It's not Quarry. It's not no quitting the Quarry, by the way. Now, should I show you the cards that I'm keeping? Should I show you the cards I'm keeping? Who's interested, or you don't want to see it? if you don't want to see what I'm keeping, Best Life, shout out to you. You want to see it? Okay, fine. I thought about giving this away, not having it. I had to do it, man. Ali versus Joe Frazier. I'm keeping this card. When I saw that sitting behind the glass, I'm like, this was the first one I saw. I said, hey, give me that. Hey, bro, stop. He was like, hey, well, we were thinking about selling it for whatever price you're talking about. Give me that. Give it. So I bought this card. And then in the glass display behind him, you know, because he was like, this is all my boxing stuff. I'm like, no, it's not, because what is that right there? Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Joe Louis, all on the same card. Look how young Muhammad Ali is. Bro, look who's in the middle, the GOAT. Okay? I was like, hey, dude, wait, hold on. Why is it not showing? Oh, it's about to start. So those are the two cards I got. And then my favorite thing in the world, it says that it's starting in a few. I'm not sure what's going on. But it's on ESPN Plus if you guys have it, or it's BT Sports. Has it started? Anywho, I got this. Bam! This is the ticket. Larry Holmes versus Muhammad Ali. 1980, October 2nd. It was only $20. Now, oh yeah, I'm keeping it. Here you see the letter of authenticity. There's a letter of authenticity. Why? Because Muhammad Ali signed it. This is now Muhammad Ali. There's no more new signatures ever, right? I mean, he passed away, okay? So rip to the legend. So I have something signed by Muhammad Ali, and immediately this is my most favorite thing I have. So let me put this back. Let me put this back. I got it for a discount because the guy watched our channel. He's a part of our community. And he mailed me a few gifts before that I handed out to you guys. You know, those signature photos and stuff that I gave away, he sent those to me. And since this was pretty much, he sold it to me for a discount, saying this is my gift to you. So it's just, so thank you. It's very magnificent, very magnificent. All right, man, look. So I'll be giving away this card. Only one person actually named the right person on who he's fighting. So I'll be giving this away. People like Biz. Yeah, absolutely, man. We have a very great community. All right, man, let's talk about it. What we got? It needs to be framed. Yeah. Actually, the wifey, Ms. Biz, she's on her way to get the frame. And she's getting stuff for the house, bro. So, but getting the frame and stuff for the letter of authenticity and all that, she's getting a frame, a display for it, so I can put it in the office. So when I do the videos, you're gonna see it in the back. ShowBizz and coffee. Let's talk about it, man. What you got? Has Tyson said something yet about the cuss card? Not Tyson personally, but I did speak to the CEO of Tyson Ranch, Rob Hickman. Shout out to you if you're watching. So yeah. The message has been sent that Iron Mike Tyson will be receiving that custom model card. Yeah. But as of right now, you know, California, I think it's still on shutdown. But yeah, you're the best show around. Robbie, thank you so much. All right, man, let's talk about, wait, hold up. Hey, ShowBizz. Chuck Wepner? It's not Chuck Wepner either. Hey, that was a good guess, though. Hey, ShowBizz. Smith versus prelims on 6. Alex Bruce Leroy is fighting. 4th fight. Austin. Yeah, I know, man. And I may just do the Dubois fight only. I gotta see what's going on, you know, spend some time with the babies. Ms. Biz. Not often do they get to see me on a Saturday. I'm always doing the live streams, and the UK stuff is early on. What is going on with this? Why hasn't it started? I'm sorry, dude. I'm about to jab. What's going on? What is going on? I'll tell you who got it right in a few. It's just not on yet. Biz, you own a motorcycle or know how to ride one? No. I'm one of those guys that say no to motorcycles. I remember the first job I got after graduating college. This guy scared the heck out of me. He worked as a paramedic for a while, and he said some crazy story about motorcycles, and it just a motorcycle thing that he went through, and it just messed me up. So it messed me up. But if you're responsible with a bike, yeah, it's like you're fine. It messed me. I know I won't do well with one. That's just not my thing. But I do sports cars all day. Yeah, all too dangerous. I got kids, bro. No go for me, but hate it to you. Ali versus Jerry Quarry 2. No. But you know what, though? Dude, here the funny thing is when you're talking about Muhammad Ali versus Jerry Quarry, I can't help but to think about that gap, that run he had after losing to Smoking Joe Frazier in the fight of the century. Their first fight, okay? That Joe Bugner is a great guy. Their first fight was for the title, right? So Ali can try to get his title back, because he had to vacate it. After he lost to Smoking Joe Frazier, Ali didn't get a shot at the title until he fought George Foreman, right? Like, don't start, like, he went on a run, and this fight was a part of that run. That's why this fight is the next card. He went on that run of, like, guys, Ken Norton, he fought guys in a row, so many dangerous fights before he had a chance. How many years went by? 3? Was it 3 years? Before he had another title shot? It was a minute. 2 years. How long was it? It was a minute. Muhammad Ali was struggling. Rosario versus Jamel Charlo prediction. I'm not sure why no one's seeing that video. I did that prediction. And I said Jamel Charlo beats Rosario. I said Jamel Charlo beats Rosario because Rosario, I looked at him against J-Rock, which is, though Jorge Cota is one heck of a fighter, J-Rock possessed things that's a little bit closer to Jamel. Explosive hand speed, and just kind of how he fights. You missed that video, yeah. J-Rock was landing over a straight right on Rosario, just consistently. J-Rock was let me tell you what happened with J-Rock and Rosario, which Rosario versus J-Rock was going to be a grueling fight no matter what. But J-Rock, he fought at home. I remember Errol the Truth Spence saying when he fought Ocampo in Dallas, he said, it's more nerve-wracking being at home. I'd rather fight Kell Brook overseas and everything is on his shoulders and he has to show up and I could just let go. At home, he said, I'm actually more nervous at home. J-Rock was nervous. The anxiety, okay, made him tired quickly. Not to give, I'm just trying to assess it for what it was. Not to give J-Rock an out. I'm just saying, why did J-Rock look so burnt out and tired in those middle rounds before getting TKO'd? It's because he was burnt out. The anxiety of being at home, the pressure. But J-Rock was still doing something very well. It's not Jimmy Ellis. He was doing something extremely well. He was landing that overhand right on Rosario consistently. Now, Jamel Charlo, on the other hand, he lands an overhand right, straight right very well as well. And you saw that straight right that he landed on Jorge Cota that knocked him out. And he landed it again. He finds that straight right. It's a wrap, Jack. You know what I mean? So I think the straight right from Jamel Charlo finds Rosario, and I think he knocks him out. Jamel Charlo is becoming a very good knockout artist. So I think he knocks him out. Is Black Sun coming over? No! Let me tell you why. Black Sun is helping our mutual friend move. He'll be moving to a different place. And of course I got the call, but I was like, hey, I can't. No one wants to help anyone move. So if you have an excuse to get out of it, I'm like, hey, I'm working, bro. I'm working Saturday. I can't do it. Let's see. What else? It's like being home. Make the people's voices much louder. Right. I can believe that. You must have boxed. Maybe you boxed. Do I think Dubois is a future champion? I see no reason why he wouldn't be a future champion. I don't know why this show hasn't started, but I see no reason why Dubois wouldn't be a future champion. Like, I mean, what? Tyson Gypsy King Fury being in the way? But I'm saying with all of these mandatories, the way these mandatories work, it's very hard to hold on to 4 belts, which is why they need to stop having so many belts. They really do. But, you know, just like how when Tyson Fury had to vacate, what was it, his IBF title or something like that, as soon as he became unified after beating Klitschko. Even Anthony Joshua, his WBO title, his mandatory for Usyk and his mandatory for Pulev was at the same time. He was going to have to pick one or vacate one. So what I'm trying to say is, even if we get undisputed, it's going to be very hard to be able to defend all of those straps. One of them going to pop out, okay? And when that does, I think Dubois can be a champion even without fighting the undisputed champ or the unified champ. I think one of those belts can come flying out. And the way, we'll see tonight, but the trajectory, the way he's been growing, how serious he is about boxing, the leaps and bounds he's made, makes me think that Daniel Dubois is a future champion. It does. It makes me think he's a future champion. Remember, J-Rock beat Hurd at home. Yeah, he wasn't, wait, hold on. Hurd was home, right? Hurd was home, is what you're saying. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hurd came in overconfident. Yeah, that when you're at the crib, man, it's nerve-wracking. ShowBizz, do you believe you're only as good as your last fight? No, I think your last fight has to be taken into consideration heavily when trying to project how you're going to be against your next fight. You got to look at that last fight and just see how you look in that last fight, especially if you're a prospect. But you're only as good as your last fight? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. We were just talking about this guy. Okay? He didn't look that great when he lost to Spinks. Came back and beat him. Hell, Roberto Duran, how was he looking before dropping Iran Barkley? How was he looking? Old. Okay? So, yeah, you can't say you only as good as your last fight. I think that's not, I think that's just being too close-minded. I think people like saying broad stroke comments to not have to think too much or to not credit a fighter or to try to drive their point home because they have some sort of bias going on. I think people like to do broad stroke things, but like my oldest brother said, nothing is ever just one thing. Very rarely is anything one thing. So I would never make that statement, you're only as good as your last fight. That's just not reality. That's not life. There's many elements that makes, an event occur. You can mess around and lose your last fight Because Buster Douglas, he won his last fight. I mean, his fight against Iron Mike Tyson. His mother dying was a huge motivation for him. He can't have a member that's close to him pass away every championship fight. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't do that. So to you, Biz, Povetkin versus King Kong Ortiz, who you got? I got Povetkin. Let me see. Is there another? I was with Danny Garcia for his Khan fight camp. Oh, were you? I remember Amir Khan being the favorite there. I remember that. And Amir Khan was looking jazzy and beautiful, wasn't he? Before Danny timed him, because Danny was trying to time him the whole time. Before he timed him, Amir Khan was running away with it. Amir Khan was looking beautiful. Pop, 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 pop. And he start letting his pops go for too many combinations. He went from pop, pop to pop, pop, pop to pop, 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 pop. Like he started jamming, bruh. And that's what happened. Danny was like, word, bam. So Amir Khan was looking good. And I think Danny, what did Tarver say about Roy Jones? If Roy shot, I shot him. You know, with the crooked mouth, I shot him. I think Danny helped with, his chin wasn't the greatest. Amir Khan's chin wasn't the greatest to begin with. But that shot from Danny, from then on, bro, wow. Oh, but Canelo sent it overboard. Canelo, when Canelo hit him on the chin, his chin was already glass after Danny. But Canelo sent it way out there. Now, like I said, a good fart in the wind. If he sneeze too hard, anything, bro. If he bites into some ice cream too quickly, anything can knock him out. Anything can knock him out. But someone said something about not Dubois. What did someone say? Oh, Povetkin versus King Kong Ortiz. I think Povetkin. Let me tell you something about Povetkin. Let me get a little ShowBizz to coffee going on. Let me tell you all a little something about Povetkin. Povetkin, you crazy for real, man. Let me tell you something about Povetkin, dog. Povetkin happens all the time. Povetkin happens. Alexander Povetkin happens to the boxing community all the time. All the time. Let me tell you what Povetkin is. All Povetkin is an excellent boxer. He's an excellent boxer who didn't make it big in the States, okay? So he didn't have the star power, so people thought he was another guy. People get stardom confused with greatness, like being a great fighter, skillfully. If you're not a star, they don't give you value. All Povetkin, Merle, it happens all the time. When I was looking at Dillian White, and much love to the body snatcher, who doesn't show me any hate, by the way. I have never received anything hateful from Dillian White. And I've said things about Dillian White, and I'm going to say it again. When I said Dillian White wasn't an A fighter, and I said Dillian White fights to the level of his opposition, or his perceived level of the opposition, he does it all the time. I said Povetkin has a damn good shot at beating Dillian White. Why? Because I know Povetkin is skillful. I'm not caught up in the hype. So what you saw was an equally matched competition here of two fighters equally matched, but one of them got a lot of hype and one of them has a lot of stardom. So you value him saying, he's going to whoop this old man, then get knocked out. Now everybody's talking about Povetkin. Same guy. Povetkin hasn't gotten greater. Andy Ruiz, same thing. Andy Ruiz, same thing. Remember when Andy Ruiz, when AJ took on Andy Ruiz, and I was like, in that short turnaround, and I was like, man, I mean, I think AJ's going to win, but man, because I knew Andy Ruiz. Forget the star power. I just eyeball him. I look at him. I said, that guy can fight. I don't get caught up in the whole hype thing. Everybody else, now people want to know who will win. Povetkin on this guy. Povetkin on this guy. Povetkin. Bro, he was always like that. When AJ beat him, that fight was scary at the beginning. That fight was scary. Why? You had two gold medalists taking on each other. That fight was scary at the beginning. AJ knocked him out. But after AJ beat him, people act like, oh, that was just another guy he fought. People were even, when I said AJ had a better resume than Deontay Wilder, people were just like, why are you going to say that? You a coon. It's like, now that Povetkin knocked out Dillian White, now people are just like, oh man, that was a good fighter. Man, he beat Povetkin 2 years ago. He beat him 2 years ago. People be tripping, bruh. Best Life, thanks for the super chat. Oh, finally, here's the fight. Jeez Louise. Oh, this is the heavyweight bout? Hey, you did a video live with us creating a skilled boxer. Oh, I forgot about that. How about a image boxer, for example? Tyson arms with AJ legs. That'd be kind of cool. Hey. You talk about Iron Mike Tyson? Because if you're talking about Tyson Fury, look, Tyson Fury, if you want to talk about a bad image, I told you guys, when I first started my channel, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder already beat King Kong Ortiz the first fight. He was going, when I first started this chat, not when I first started my profile. See, when you look on YouTube and you go to About, it said I started 5 years ago. I didn't. It was 2 years ago. The first fight I covered was Deontay Wilder versus King Kong Ortiz. That was the first fight that I even just spoke about. Not did a live stream, but spoke about. Then I heard that he was calling out Tyson Fury, and I was like, don't get the looks mixed up, because I know my country. I know the states didn't know Tyson Fury like that. You're going to look at that guy and think he's a sloth, okay? He definitely looks like one. Don't look at him and think Deontay Wilder's going to beat him. and look, don't get it messed up. Don't get it messed up. I'm not one of those guys, okay, who just go for the underdog to act like I know boxing. That's not me. I always bring up, hey, this guy will beat this guy because he's greater. But I don't bring up popularity. I say greater. I knew Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Not only was he a great fighter, he's a great fighter. You got to convince this. I don't know what it takes to convince this man that he should lose. When he fought Klitschko, everybody thought that he was talking too much. He showed up dressed like Michael Keaton, Batman, and all kind of Adam West, Batman, one of the Batmans. He came in dressed like Batman with ant ears and stuff, and got busy. Dude, I'm saying, you can look at a guy like Povetkin, look at a guy like Tyson Fury, whatever, and it takes him to be the guy you know for you to say, to give him value. All right, hold on. Adelaide against Williams. You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, dog. Here's the thing. Did he come in shape? Did he come in shape at all, bro? I saw him. I saw Williams. I'm talking about Williams. I saw Williams in the weigh-in with a shirt on. Okay, which had me messed up when it came to Tyson Gypsy King Fury on the weigh-in for Deontay Wilder's second fight. Came in 270 something. He had a black shirt on. I'm like, oh, he's trying to look slimmer, trying to pull an Andy Ruiz or stuff like that. Guy came in nice. He had abs. I was tripping. But this guy should have done some road work. It looks like he got to take a shit. I'm gonna take a dump. It looks like he got to take a dump, bruh. Adelaide about to get busy on him. Fury just loves the game, man. He loves to fight. Yeah. He's like he always called himself a fighting man. He always said that. I'm a fighting man. I remember when he had hair, he was like, I'm a fighting man. I'm like, yo, I was starting to believe the dude. He looked like Homer for real. Don't forget, you could win this pack of cards. Muhammad Ali and him with the Rumble in the Jungle. You could win this. Hit the like button first. There's only 88 people, 88 likes here. There's 300 people in here, 250 people in here. Hit the like button first for your chance to win. Don't forget to comment me. And if you can, you have to be a subscriber to win, of course. So subscribe. But if you can, that last video I have, what do you guys think of that last video? Terrence Bud Crawford and porn. Terrence, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Terrence Bud Crawford, Errol the True Spence running from Terrence Bud Crawford. Wait, you like that? You like? Okay, look. Did you guys read the comments? You was being fair. Yeah. I was being fair because I think fairly about it. The way I think about it is a very balanced way of thinking about it, not just trying to find a way to be fair. Thanks, Best Life. I saw when I look at that, I get it, you know. But the comments of people just reading the title, not seeing the question mark, not seeing that it was a question, just reading the title saying Errol Spence ducking Terrence Crawford, missed the question mark that I'm asking it, and then don't watch the content and then make comments like calling me an Errol Spence hater. I literally make a case that Errol the True Spence isn't ducking Terrence Bud Crawford. I make a case that he isn't ducking Terrence Bud Crawford. And the comments are, you hate Errol Spence. Look like we're watching porn. They not ducking each other. It's just business. Absolutely. And they know it. And they know it. I always knew you were biased. Oh, you hate Bud then. Right. So I hate Bud now. You know, it's you can watch Ali versus Frazier and say Frazier is a great fighter. Ali hater, like I can't stand people, yo. I can't stand people, yo. I cannot stand people. Dog, hold on. Number one, this man got a pee-pee stain on his back, okay? He got a pee-pee stain on his butt. How you get, Williams came in with two breasts and a thigh, okay? A pee-pee stain on his butt. Okay? Blue gloves. Look at it. Oh my God, he's wobbly, and you know what? It's just exhaustion. Adelaide is just chill. Bam, boom. Oh, look at the hook. He hit him in his ear, bro. He hooked. He's doing the right thing. He brought his guard down, hit him with the right hand, punched around the guard, hit him in the ear. Now he's going to the body. He's countering. Look at Adelaide doing the right things. Dude, this dude, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. He got one of those, he got a fart, bro. He got a fart. He has to fart. I'm sure he's holding in a fart right now. That's why his back is so straight. That's how you look when you hold in a fart. That's why his back's so straight. This dude got on boxing trunks with a belt. How do you have a boxing trunks on with a belt? Like the girl at UFC. I'm liking his shape. Oh my God. A good combination by Adelaide. Oh, dang, yeah. He threw a 1, 2, 3 to the head, and then he came with a left hook to the body of Williams. Williams not liking the body shot though. He's not liking the body shot. Dude, Williams, dog, did you see how proud Williams was for making Adelaide miss? He made a miss and he walked off like, That's pretty much my fight. I did what I had to do, bruh. You mean to tell me you couldn't jog? See, this is you knew you had a fight. You knew you had a fight coming, bro. He just punched him. Adelaide just punched him around the guard. He's beating the hell out of him. And not really hurting him either. He's not really hurting him. It's just he's just out of shape. Williams is out of shape. Out of shape. Fair, no, ... Unfair, true, stop cleaning up the BS. Terrence straight cherry picking while man down fighting everyone, but honest, you're a hater, ShowBizz, the Terrence man. Well, what? What is he saying? So, wait, I'm a hater. What did I do? I know I made fun of Terrence Crawford's his challenges, his opponents. I played the when talking about his opponents. So we all know that at welterweight he didn't really have the right. But who did I hate? I gotta find out who I hated on first, because who did I hate on? Yeah, that messed with me. I'm having a hard time. Stall him out. Nah, man. Stall him out, Debo. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. I'm trying to figure out which one is he saying I hated on, so I can just know. I think he was trying to be sarcastic. Oh, okay, because, boy, the fail. Oh, I hated on Crawford. I hated on Crawford? Jesus. Dude, look, I told you. He's urinating from his butt. He's urinating from his butt. I told you. Look at the wet spots on Williams' butt. He's urinating. I told you, bro. I told you. Oh, good. That dude got swamp ass. Cruz or Tank. Who you got? Look, he has leaky bowels. Look at the right hand from Adelaide. I think I'm a part of the minority who thinks it's a good fight. I think Leo Santa Cruz versus Gervonta Tank Davis is a good fight. That's the thing. You got Cruz, and I'm leaning towards Cruz. Okay? Just a little bit. But only a little bit. Because Tank Davis's natural gifts, Tank Davis is the kind of guy that'll just knock you out off. Like how Deontay Wilder could just beat you on accident. Tank Davis, he has natural explosiveness and abilities. But on top of that, he's training super hard. So because of his dedication to this fight, because he knows he got to go all night. So, Adelaide, hey! Stop the fight. They stopped the fight. They waved it off. Yeah. Because of Tank Davis's dedication to this fight, you may see something. But I've been trying to see something out of Tank. I've been saying you may see something out of Tank for his last 3 fights. So what do I know? Okay? But what I'm saying is, with his Tank, with his dedication, this may be a sharper Tank. Because he was sharp against Gamboa. It's just that he didn't have stamina. But his abilities, the stuff he was setting up was sharp. He just didn't have stamina. And I think if it was a healthy Gamboa, he probably would have beat Tank Davis. On the real. Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. Who you got? I gotta see more. I think Devin Haney is the most complete fighter, but dude, they're not fighting enough of guys. I gotta see more. I have to see more. Haney, but I haven't seen anything. I've seen Haney's abilities, and I know his abilities makes him, Haney's going to be a welterweight champion. Okay, Haney is going to be. He's going to have some belts for many weight classes. I don't against another great fight, against another potentially great fighter in Tank Davis. I need to see. I don't. Who did he fight? Sabo, much love. Can I break down Garcia versus Luke Campbell? Campbell's the better fighter. Campbell's the better fighter. It's just that Garcia is more gifted. He's more gifted. And I saw Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. in his corner. I just saw an Instagram with Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. in his camp. So you're talking about a guy who has Canelo giving him pointers, Oscar De La Hoya giving him pointers, and Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. giving him pointers. You're talking about 3 generations of great Mexican fighters giving him. You saw that, T? Giving this man pointers, okay? You're talking about investing in a man. So, and with the respect he has for the game, okay? Giving respect to those before him. They know. Ryan Garcia, his destination is greatness. I see him being great. Right now, I think Luke Campbell is a better fighter than he is. But who's going to win the fight? The better fighter doesn't always win the fight. So we'll see, because Ryan Garcia is more gifted than Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell's better, though. I mean, he is better, though. We do know that, right? I just want, do you agree Bud needs to fight Gary or Gary? No, I don't think he has to fight a Gary. I don't give a damn who it, Gary nothing. Why? Why? So he could be seen as another cherry pick for Terrence Crawford? For what? What's up, T Money? What's going on with you? You think right, Gary you think Luke Campbell schools him easy? I don't think so. But that's the thing. Luke Campbell's who doesn't think Luke Campbell was a better amateur, right? Ryan Garcia wasn't the best amateur. There were a lot of issues with Ryan Garcia. When Ryan Garcia came out, there was a lot of sports writers. I know one for Ring Magazine that pops in my head, who said Ryan Garcia, he has huge flaws. He leans straight back. He doesn't have head movement. There was a lot of things about Ryan Garcia that had people like, hey, he's not going to make it, bro. In the amateurs. He's been fixing that. But Luke Campbell was a more complete fighter in the amateurs. But on top of that, Luke Campbell has had fights to make him better, a better warrior. He's fought Linares, and that was a very close fight. That was a fantastic fight. And he pushed Lomachenko, who to me is the best fighter skill-wise, pound for pound in the world. So he pushed Lomachenko. So I think after those, fights like that makes you better. Ryan Garcia hasn't had those. He hasn't had those. The guy that was supposed to give him that, he knocked out in one round. Was it Duno? He knocked that guy out like I remember when he was taking that fight, I was like, Ryan Garcia got balls. Not just Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya. He's like that. He knocked out Duno like he didn't even matter. Okay? So we'll see. Like I said, if Ryan Garcia stops Luke Campbell, for me, he jumps up as the best lightweight. At that point, he's the best lightweight next to Teofimo Lopez. I would have him immediately. It would be Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia. Or Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia. Then if he knocks out Luke Campbell, I think Ryan wins because he has more YouTube followers. Spence versus Triple G right now. It's actually a good fight right now. Right now, Triple G doesn't look good, bro. Not in my opinion. Right now, that's actually a good fight. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I would give it to Triple G is because you'll be fighting at his class, where he packs dangerous power and he's still a crafty fighter. But Triple G, when Triple G started getting old, he got old. Like when Triple G started getting old, he got old. Like Danny Jacobs was pushing him, he was going backwards, and Sergey Derevchenko was like, when he fell off, bro. Is Triple G overrated? Yeah, he's overrated. He's still a damn good fight. Now, actually, hold on. Triple G, no. Time out. Abilities-wise, Triple G may have been underrated by a lot of people. Let me tell you something. Triple G was seen as a power puncher who was taking on easy opposition. I was one of those guys who saw him like that. I start seeing when I saw Triple G against Canelo, and I saw Triple G, even Sergey Derevchenko, but when I saw him against Lemieux, when I was kind of looking at Triple G, and I said, he can box. If you look at Triple G against Canelo, the second fight, though it wasn't a prime Triple G, I was like, that guy can box. He was better. No one pushed him for. It's kind of like Errol Spence when people say Terrence Crawford is just a superior boxer to Errol Spence. We don't really know. Errol Spence, we hear about Errol Spence doing way more than he shows. Triple G he can box, bro. It's just nobody pushed him. And once you realize he can box, you kind of realize his career doesn't directly reflect his abilities. Triple G was better. It's just now the game's over. Now he's old. But I'm saying Triple G was better than his career shows. He was actually better. When I thought he was overrated, he proved that he was actually better. He was better. It's just he didn't have the fights. And Triple G said it for years. I want the fights. Triple G said it for years. Triple G didn't have a problem with Andre Ward. It was his team, his management. And I would say that forever. Triple G didn't give a damn. Triple G would have fought anybody. His team tried to protect Triple G. He would have lost that fight against Ward. But Triple G didn't care. He wanted to fight whoever. A lot of times, that's what happens. We look at these fighters as cherry pickers, as duckers and stuff. It's their team a lot of times. You look at Gervonta Tank Davis like, hey, man, he should be doing more at this age. Look at what Adrian Broner was doing at the same age. But you look at his team. They know. You mean to tell me Floyd Money Mayweather doesn't know when looking at Tank Davis? You mean to tell me he doesn't know? When you look at Tank Davis, he's like, man, that guy needs to cook some more. Floyd knows. That's why they move him along like that. ShowBizz, give these dudes ducking the Godzilla scream. Hold on. I agree. Triple G is a good boxer, just no head movement. But it didn't matter because he has a chin and with a block head. Yeah, he had a chin with a block head with some good distancing and good movement. Dog, he didn't have Mike Tyson head movement. No one has Mike Tyson head movement. He had Chavez. He had Chavez slipped that. Dog, remember how Chavez will fight? And it's like, man, he got that Mexican style. Okay, yeah, he got that Mexican style. Why is he slipping punches, though? He was slipping odd shots, getting in there, bam, boom. His timing was, and that's why I said Chavez Sr., by the way. That's why I said, you got to watch this Leo Santa Cruz fight with Tank Davis. You got to watch it. Because people see, Tank Davis going to be hitting him with uppercuts, real easy. Hey, yo, there's a way, Mexican style, but could slip. Yeah, there's a way, you can fight a Mexican style and you're landing some good shots. They're landing good shots on you, but it's not as clean as it seems. You got to watch this fight. Because it's hard to put power on a punch when your head's flying back. That's why I said, man, I spit everywhere. That's why I said Tyson Gypsy King Fury moving forward to on Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder wasn't a bad idea. Remember when he first said that? I'm like, man, that's actually a good idea. At least try it. Because it's hard to sit down on a punch when your head's flying back. So if Leo Santa Cruz is keeping a punch in his face, but he stayed busy and he keep his head moving, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. And you know he throws 100 punches around. It's going to be hard for a Tank. Tank's going to be hitting with good shots, but not with a Tank Davis shot where he can sit down and then just Maidana versus Broner. Maidana versus Broner. That's it right there. Maidana. Broner couldn't sit until those middle rounds where Broner started rocking him a little bit and walking Maidana down. But when he was first trying to bounce around and be jazzy, he couldn't hurt Maidana. He couldn't hurt him. He couldn't do anything with him. And Maidana knew that. He knew that. Yeah, Maidana, he ducks down and he throws that overhand right and then he twists it at the end it's like a weird, you think it's coming down on top of your head. You know, Triple G has that. He has that same kind of thing. What's going on, Jack? How do you stop that? Boxing. You know, you shoot a good jab. You hit somebody with a good body shot, right? You stand your ground. There's a lot of ways to do it. Okay, you can do it how Errol Spence was trying to do it against Sean Porter. Shoot that stiff, never stopping with the jab, and then digging to the body and getting out of there. Bam, bam, boom, boom. You can try to do it how Holyfield did it, where you stand your ground, and when they throwing punches, you close the gap with them, and then you grab them, and then you walk them down, and then you start make them fight going backwards. There's nothing like when you bully a bully. That's a great way of doing it too. But if you have Floyd Mayweather, it depends on what you're gifted with. It depends on what you're gifted with. But sometimes what you're gifted with doesn't work out with you all the way at the end because Meldrick Taylor tried 3 different ways to stop Chavez from doing that shit he was doing. Hey, look. Meldrick Taylor tried a million ways. In those middle rounds, when they were looking at, I remember as a kid, those middle rounds, you're talking about my oldest brother yelling at Meldrick Taylor, hey, box, stop fighting with him, get out of there. But the thing is, my oldest brother, he was young too at the time. Now he knows as an adult, he was young too. But what I'm saying is, you find yourself, the only way you can stop this dude is to fight him back, to fight him off of you. It's just that Meldrick Taylor wasn't built hard enough, okay, to fight him off. He wasn't built hard enough to fight him off. You know, actually, I hate to bring this fight up, but you saw it with Mad Max Dadashev. Same thing. Mad Max Dadashev was boxing. He was boxing at first, but he couldn't keep my man off of him. So there's no way I can run around and keep trying to pepper this dude. So he started fighting him off of him. Sometimes you got to take the fight to him. You know, that's another way to try to stop that. But we'll see. We'll see what Tank and Broner did that. Broner started walking down Maidana, and he started winning. That's why Maidana said he doesn't want any part of Broner ever again. Broner started walking him down and started giving him that funk. The thing is, something happened in that damn corner. Okay? I don't know what they put in that dude's mouth. But when you look at that, you guys know, I'm not a conspiracy anything. But when you look at that corner, okay, I don't know what they put in his mouth, bro. Like, I don't know what that is. If that was a gall, I don't know why they put it in his mouth and then put his mouthpiece in. If it was just to stop the bleed, they said that it was like some kind of gauze that they put in his mouth, in Maidana's mouth. But Broner said it was a pill. Because after that round, Maidana came back with some energy. They said, no, they just put like a gauze in his mouth to stop the bleeding. But who put something in their fighter's mouth and then put a mouthpiece in? It was It was bizarre. But those middle rounds, it's all speculation at this point, so you can't dive too much into it. But those middle rounds, Adrian Broner start walking him down. It was on Aaron Pryor, some Aaron Pryor type. Hey, give me the bottle. The one I mixed. That whole thing. Oh, I got Ramirez. Yeah, the mix. Is Sean Porter a future Hall of Famer? You better be. If not, I'll be pitching up. Dude, I've been cussing lately. I'll be flipping tables, bro. I'll be moving furniture. If I get older and Sean Porter isn't in the Boxing Hall of Fame, from what he's done already, okay, from amateurs up through pros, I'll be pissed. All right, Sean Porter is one of the more complete fighters in the game. He went from a football player to a problem. He went from a football player who was a crude fighter that people hated to fight to being, I don't know if I'd rather him box because, okay, he went from being that crude football player, then he started boxing a little too jazzy. He would learn that boxing thing with Ugas, and I think Ugas deserved the nod. But he started getting it all together around the Errol Spence fight. And that last thing I saw against Formella is the type of fighter nobody wants to fight. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Danny Garcia was looking at, when he fought Porter, he was like, what the hell is this? Porter was back and forth. That's how he beat Danny Garcia. He got it all together. And that guy that fought Formella last week, I ain't trying to see that guy against anybody. I don't know who. That guy who fought, and much love to Formella, undefeated fighter, up for the WBC interim title, undefeated, fantastic chin. But that Sean Porter that fought him, that dude was perfect. That dude was perfect. Hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button. And get your chance to win Muhammad Ali boxing trading card. I'm giving a lot of cards away over the next couple live streams. So hit the like button. Make sure you're a subscriber. Yeah, you see everybody putting me in the comments. Put me in the comments, man. And start sharing my videos. And this Iron Mike Tyson card. These are some very valuable cards, by the way. And start sharing my my videos for this community. Let's get this community popping. I know we got 55.5 in 2 years. We did a fantastic job. But let's get to the hundreds. Let's make this a big thing. Let's see. Porter beat the brakes off dude. Man, that was crazy. For real. Every time you show up, you got to resubscribe. I be losing subscribers. I'm like, because I know people ain't going through the effort of unsubscribing. There's nothing I say to make people say, I hate this dude. So you can disagree, but to say you hate me and unsubscribe, I know that they're taking my subscribers away. And you guys got to resubscribe. It's like the craziest thing. But it's not just me. It's not like, they're pointing me out. It's like the algorithm. Something happens where it's like they'll see you as someone who hasn't been busy on the channel, and then they take it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, Chad with Boseman, man, that hurt me last night. I mean, like talking about, oh God, no, that really hurt me. That hurt me. I was a fan of his immediately. It was kind of how I felt about Michael B. Jordan. Fan of his immediately. And the funny thing is, as a comic book movie fan, and I don't just see him as the Black Panther, but to go into that a little bit, I was looking forward to it as a African American because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Marvel has always been extremely liberal. All you need to do is look at the X-Men. So Marvel always had this very liberal approach, okay? So I thought what they were planning to do with Black Panther, with the Avengers, was a reflection of that. They were planning on, that's why they were fine with killing off Iron Man. It was, well, we have a genius, a tech genius, in the Black Panther who's rich. So he was going to replace Iron Man. Then you have Falcon going to replace Captain America as the new leader of the Avengers. So you were going to have Black Panther and Falcon. That was going to be like, that's something, just how far things has gone since I've been a kid, all the way up to now. Like, you'll see one black comic book character and he really looked bad. Remember Bionic 6? Who remembers Bionic 6? Ooh, ooh, we come together, we fight for. Remember that? The black guy, you know, he had glasses. He wasn't a cool baseball player, and he, you know what I mean? You remember that, BK? yeah. Blade, right? We had, your Blade was kind of like one of the first ones. So you see how you say it? You see that? That was, yeah, man, Bionic 6, yeah. You see how my man said Blade with the exclamation mark? That's how gappy things are. You know, you'll see, hey, name some, hey, you have Blade, and then you could probably name all the black characters. So that's all. I was when it comes to Black Panther, I was looking forward to that. But he was, you know, Chad was sick, and it was obvious, and he kept it to himself and his family, and it was incredible. It's incredible. Meteor Man was trash. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of black characters. I know comics too much. You know, Cyborg, Storm, like I said, Black Panther, Luke Cage, being that a Power Man. We could go on and on. You know, the Green Lantern and Nick Fury, and you could go on and on with black characters. But I was just saying, it was the next Avengers. You know, it was just at a point where it didn't matter what skin color you were. I was very much looking forward to being there. Where it's just, you see kids, you know, trick-or-treating, white kids wearing a Black Panther costume. You know, you had enough of us dressing like Superman and Batman. Then you, black people. And now you have white kids dressed like black kids. I just loved that. I just loved the idea. I loved it. That's all. In this very fragile, racially fragile time we're in. They got Papa Doc from 8 Mile to be Falcon. Yeah, man, Papa Doc. I think there were a few guys in there. Wasn't Zod the guy that played Eminem's stepdad or something like that? The guy he went to school with, wasn't that Zod? They had Zod and Falcon in the same movie. Cattle Drives had Blank Man, Up and Away, Handyman, Cheddar Bob. Yeah, that was Zod. That was Zod, bro. Kneel to Zod. That was Zod. Stop it. We all know that was Zod from Man of Steel. Stop. Fat Albert was my favorite. You see what I'm saying? Wesley Snipes would be in some of these should be in some of these comic movies. I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. I'm good. I'm good, dog. I'm good, bro. You don't gotta put the old guys in there, dog. Like you know, I don't know. Give me a different Blade, bro. Actually, I'm good. I don't need Blade. You wait, hold on. First of all, you're looking at a comic geek who Blade wasn't that good of a character in the comics, man. I'm sorry, man. He wasn't that good of a character in the comics. He wasn't. ShowBizz, I'm having you're putting two on Sergey Deverchenko to win. It's a good bet. That's a good bet because I think Jamel Charlo, once again, when you say fame versus abilities, Jamel Charlo is probably going to be seen as the favorite. I favor Jamel Charlo, okay, by a hair. If Sergey Derevchenko knocked him out in the first round, I'd be like, I wouldn't. So I think that's a good bet. Who would I put my money on? I have a lot of. This is going to kill you. This is going to kill you. I've said this before, and I think it bothers people a little bit. I think the Charlos are very good fighters. I don't know if they're great yet because I haven't seen. We'll see Jamel Charlo versus Sergey Derevchenko, how that looks, to see if he's great or not. But I think you don't have to be great. You don't have to be a GOAT for me to appreciate you. It doesn't have to be Max. For me, you can lose fights, and I would say you're a good fighter. I think Jamel Charlo, I think the Charlos, Jamel, who has a better resume than Jamel, I think they are very good fighters. I think they're very good fighters, man. And what's wrong with old dudes? Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury was extremely well. No, I wasn't talking about old as in age. I like the new world of comics, right? You don't have to you can have another, you don't have to recycle Wesley Snipes, who I think isn't the best actor in the world. You don't have to recycle Wesley Snipes as Blade. There's other black people in the world. You can have a new Blade that fixed a whole new thing. It don't have to be from there. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about old as in age. I'm talking about as in you don't have to recycle the old, okay, with DC is bringing back Michael Keaton as Batman. But I like why. They're doing a Flashpoint where the multiverses, and there's going to be different Batmans. There's going to be the Michael Keaton Batman, that's dope. But what I'm saying is you don't have to bring, I don't need to see Danny Glover, Morgan Freeman, Wesley Snipes, Denzel Washington over and over again. You can give me there's other black actors. You can give me a black person to play Blade. His feelings got hurt. Yeah. Glory. I don't need Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel, Forrest Whitaker, and Morgan Freeman. Every time you need a black man. Yeah. Kevin Hart. There you go. Kevin Hart. Oh my gosh. And Tyler Perry. They smell like Old Spice and Ben Gay. I don't need it. Crown Royal and me. But no. I can, you know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by old. Eddie Murphy as Blade. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I meant. My man maybe I didn't craft it right. This is a good fight, by the way. We're not calling it right now. We're having a fun Crown Royal and Big Gay. It's MJB Day. What are your top 5 Michael Jackson songs? You're kidding me. Is Michael Jackson's birthday today? Dude, I'm the biggest Michael Jackson fan of all time. Yo, stop playing. Is Michael Jackson's birthday today? Yo! Oh my God, my favorite? Oh, hold on, man. We supposed to talk about boxing. We supposed to talk about boxing. Everybody hit the like button. That brother said Dirty D. Boy, if that ain't a pause, I don't know what is. Dude, Smooth Criminal your jam? Hey man, I'm one of those guys. See, you talking to a guy, bro. I like Off the Wall, the song. All right? The song Off the Wall is beautiful. Baby Be Mine and PYT, Human Nature. You talking about that. When you're talking to me, you're talking about that. Okay. Oh, wait. There's another song. I can't help it if you want it to. I can't help it even if I. That joint. There's another song. It's the falling in love that's making me high. It's the being in love that makes me cry, cry. That, my joint. Lady in my life, now you're talking. Now you're talking. Loving you. That's what hey! Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's me. All right? If you want to know who I am, that's me. Shit, my bad. I shouldn't have. Yeah, man in the mirror. Na 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 na. That's me, bro. All right. Yeah. I never can say goodbye, girl. The Jackson 5, everything. Every time I think wait, no. How'd it go? Day and night. No, all I do is think of you. Day and night, that's all I do. See, y'all think that's Troop. That's Jackson 5. See, y'all think that's Troop, and that's Jackson 5. Hey, come on now. Got to be there. Be there in the morning. That's the joint. When she say hello to the world. Shit. All right, hold. Wait a minute. Let's look at boxing, dude. Can we call this fight, please? Can we call this fight? All right. This is the fourth round. Dang, good jab, man. Blame it on the boogie. Blame it on the sunshine. Blame it on the moonlight. Ha! Blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Yeah! Yes! Goddamn. Knock, knock. She's home. Hey, dog, dog. When I had you. Come on. I treated you bad. Dog, come on. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself with me. You know what? Let's just stop. Liberian girl. Hey, you came and you changed my world. Boy. Shoot. Y'all about to make me, I'm about to make, can you feel it? Can you feel it? And the funny thing about that song is, that song was trash, okay? Until every kind of roving, know what I'm saying? That little part. And it's all the same, cause the love inside of me is inside of you. Whatever that was that part. Oh my God. That song was trash up until every other philosophy. Okay, wait a minute. Can we get look at y'all. Thanks for the super chat. The way you're making me feel. One day let me tell you a story. One day I was drunk off my ass. Okay? I was drunk. You can't get no drunk than me. One night I was intoxicated. I was inebriated, okay? And I was just leaving the club with Ms. Biz, all right? Ms. Biz was looking for the car, okay? And Ms. Biz was a little blown because we had to drive like an hour and 20 minutes back home. And she was tired. Her feet was hurting. We were dancing all night. I'm drunk and obnoxious. We're walking to the car, and I'm sitting here just like, the way you're making me feel. I'm walking her down, dog. You really ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business. And she's looking for the car. And I'm sitting here like, ain't nobody business but mine. She was like, yo, I'm stopping traffic. I'm just like, Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I would divorce you the day after. Oh yeah. Dance Machine? I'm gonna tell you what made Dance Machine. I'm gonna tell you what made Dance Machine good. I'm gonna tell you what made Dance Machine good. Not just the dun 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 dun. Not just that. Your boy, Jermaine. Jermaine came in and said, she's moving, she's grooving, dancing into the music. Stop now. Like, ah! Yeah. Oh! That dude said dancing until the music. Stop now. Wait. Can we watch boxing, please? Can we please watch boxing? Oh, we're losing people. We got 280 people. It was hopping at like 330 people. We got on Michael Jackson and 280 people are in here now. Y'all are starting something. You got to be starting something. Can we? Mama say, Mama sa, Mama sa, man. All right, here we go. Good jab to the body, good uppercut, double left hook. Wait, hold on. Who's fighting right now? I don't even think I know these kids. Who are these kids? No, I know this is like a membership live. We're trying to, we're doing a membership live. I'm trying to, we got to save this for the membership. Dog, good combination though. Wait, who is kid? Who is this kid? 1 minute, 10 seconds in the 5th round. Dog, look at the right hand. I lost 4 more. Marshall, yeah? Maxwell. Maxwell versus Hughes. Dude, I am unfamiliar. I'm tripping. Yeah, there's some good UFC fights tonight, man. I'm just going to do this UK bout. Who wins, Povetkin or Andy Ruiz? That's a tough fight, man. You think Ruiz? Well, my thing is, to beat Povetkin, you got to be bigger than him, right? To beat, you look at Klitschko and AJ, to beat Povetkin, you got to be abnormally, like you got to be a very huge human being. You got to be a big, strong, like Dillian White, pretty big, and that jab. You got to jab him. You got to jab him. Like Riddick Bowe would kill Povetkin, right? Riddick Bowe would not literally kill him, but he'll beat the hell out of him, all right? Andy Ruiz is sitting right there. Andy Ruiz wins KO. I don't know about that. Andy Ruiz is sitting right there. So it makes life a little bit easier for Povetkin. That's why when you guys said, who will win, Povetkin or Andy Ruiz, I'm looking at all things. So I'm saying, okay, Andy Ruiz, his arms are short. What's it, 72 inches? 6, what is he, 6'2"? What is he, 6'1", 6'2", 6'1", 6'2"? Povetkin's are floating around there. They're sitting right there. Andy Ruiz doesn't have the luxury of staying behind the jab. Andy Ruiz got fast hands, good feet, when he's not bloated, super fat or anything like that. Povetkin, hard puncher. But Povetkin is a slow grinder. Andy Ruiz can get a lot of shots off. Andy Ruiz got a great chin. Andy Ruiz, if they go 12, Andy will probably win. But he'll probably win by decision, split decision. What does it is, I don't think Povetkin can hurt Andy Ruiz enough. Not just with Andy Ruiz's chin, it's also his fast hands and him kind of discouraging Povetkin from throwing some hands of his own. At least that's what I think. That's what I think. Oh, super chat. It was all the dream. ShowBizz. We should concentrate on boxing, double jab, left hook, right hand. so you can talk her uppercut. um, BK said, which chin is that? BK said, which chin is that? That right there is so witty and funny. That right there is so witty and funny, bro. The way you switched it up from singing to boxing. I had to, because everybody's here for I got to do my job. See, y'all had me playing around. I would, and I'm supposed to be on my job. Yo, Biz, your latest vids have top quality love from the UK. Yeah, man. It took me 3 days to do the last video. It took me 2 days to do the one before that. So I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys want less videos a week but higher quality? And I'll tell you why I did that, by the way, why I spent so much time on those 2 videos. I actually did that for a reason. But let me know what you guys want. You guys want less videos, more? You want more videos? They're all top quality. Thank you so much. That was theatrical. Higher quality. So this is what was going on. BK, that's exactly what I was thinking. I comment Joseph Parker overrated or underrated. He's rated well. He's rated well. You can't, I mean, it's not like they're saying he's the greatest ever. So there's no reason to react to it. And they're not saying that he's trash either. Joseph Parker is a good victory when you beat him. And because he wins a lot of fights. Joseph Parker, he's a show business partner, by the way. Your editing was on point. Thank you so much. Balance. Thank you. More videos. Because the content, the videos are, because here's the thing. The thing is, my videos, I was getting a lot of views when I release them, and then they drop off because what I'm covering is current situations, and with social media, stuff isn't current after 4 hours. You feel what I'm saying? So you come out with a video quick, and you make sure that I always try to make sure I go into deep detail about things. I put all this effort in, but then people stop watching my videos after like 2 days. I would peak and then it'll drop off like after like 2 days. I didn't have the replay value. So I said, well, let me see if I can focus on having a constructed theatrical video that takes a higher quality, that takes more effort to put out. Yeah, but it has to kind of replay value and people start sharing it more. I'm not getting enough shares. A lot of people watch my videos, but not say, hey, this guy should watch ShowBizz. So I said, let me see how this works. Let me just get in my bag and do like 2 videos where I'm just focused and making some well scripted content and see how that works. How does less vids, higher quality, and live streams for chats and discuss? How about that? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking higher quality videos and then step up my live streams for my members. Because I was doing a video every day and it was taken away from my live streams. You guys see that I do a live stream on a weekend. But I'm like, okay, maybe I should do more live streams daily, right? In between working on a big impactful video. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of that. Like, more live streams for my membership, more live streams in between. And then yeah, we love the live streams. Yeah, thanks. And more giveaways. That way I can give away, more stuff from like this box. Matter of fact, let's open this box and see what happens. Let's open this box and see what happens. Let's see what we got. Let's just see what we got. Let's see what's in this. Hughes and Maxwell, actually, I'm going to start calling. It's round 7. I'm going to start calling this after I see what's in this pack. This ringside pack. That's nothing. God. Ring size pack beef. Oh, okay. That was dope. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. I'll take that. That's nice. I'm not sure if you like that. Oh, Roberto Duran. A ringside Roberto Duran. That's nice. It's a spotlight. A spotlight card. You see that spotlight in the corner? That must mean more rare. That's why it's glowing like that. So that's a rare Roberto Duran card. What else we got? Nah. Oh. Nah. Okay. We got a Virgil Hill. So this is what I'm going to do then. I'm going to give away this Virgil Hill card. I'm going to give away this Marvelous Marvin Hagler card. And I'm going to give away this Spotlight. I think this is probably a real good card right here. This Spotlight Roberto Duran card. I'm going to give all these away with this Muhammad Ali versus the guy. I'll tell you who this is in a minute. And this Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman, Rumble in the Jungle card, which this is it. This is the big one. I'll put this whole little package together. All you need to do is hit the like button. Make sure you're a subscriber. And say me. There go the me's. Put me in the comments. And if you like, start sharing my videos. Let's see what we have. Emmanuel Augustus video, interesting boxer for sure. Mayweather said it was the toughest fight. Yeah, because he was so awkward, but he wasn't that good of a fighter. Emmanuel Augustus, he wasn't that good of a fighter. He gave Floyd Mayweather problems. Everybody talk about that, but it wasn't like he was just the drunken master. He did that little dance move, and I saw the video that everybody's talking about. It's a great video. But if you lived Emmanuel Augustus, if you lived his career, it's not like we're all like, whoa, like Emmanuel Augustus, you know what I mean? Like, we're just like, oh, there go that dude again. He's hilarious. And then he lost again. He had as many losses as he had wins. It was like he was going to win 1, lose 4, win 3, lose 2, win 3, lose 5 in a row, win 4. Like, he was on that. I think Wilder beats Jack Johnson. Think again, bro. I think that fight could be close. No, not that it could be close. I think that, okay, let me do it like this. I think Jack Johnson fights barbaric enough because it was back in the early 1900s that you can say, okay, with Deontay Wilder's wild style, dog, Jack Johnson beats him, bro. Yeah, Jack Johnson will beat him, bro. Jack Johnson beat him. Deontay Wilder isn't built hard enough for... See, Jack Johnson, that's the wrong style for Wilder. Jack Johnson fights too close. It's the wrong style for him. It's the wrong style for him. The win, he'll beat him, bro. He'll beat him. I get what you mean, because I remember there was a time where I was like, okay, if you look at these old fighters, Deontay Wilder would do pretty good. Deontay Wilder would do good against... Deontay Wilder beat a lot of those guys in the early 1900s. He'll beat a lot of those guys. Look, man. He'll beat a lot of those guys in the early 1900s. Because I'm going to tell you, he'll beat Willard. Deontay Wilder he'll knock out Willard. But Jack Johnson... Just too durable, too many rounds, too slick, too strong, punch way too hard. Cause okay, how about this? Look at how often Ortiz was touching Wilder the second fight. How much better is that 40-year-old Ortiz is than Jack Johnson? Is he better than Jack Johnson? Is Ortiz better than Jack Johnson? And that's the black two sugars. Hell no. Hell no. No. Okay? So this dude say yes. No way is Ortiz better than Jack Damn Johnson. Okay? So as often as Ortiz was touching Wilder, Jack Johnson's going to be touching him like that and tying him up. And when Jack Johnson ties you up, that strength back in those days, we ain't built like that. All right? When Jack Johnson grabs you from behind, remember how Iron Mike Tyson would grab you here and then twist and make your elbow and you scream, like scream at the ref? When Jack Johnson ties you up and do that and then push forward and moves his head to the side. And remember Jack Johnson hit a guy and was knocking his teeth out his glove? Jack Johnson hit the guy and had to brush the teeth off his glove. I saw Jack Johnson. Which fight was that? I want you guys to tell me which fight that was. Which fight was that when Jack Johnson got hit? He got hit. So Jack Johnson was playing with the crowd, smiling with people, playing around with the guy. The guy hit Jack Johnson and dropped him. Okay? Jack Johnson got mad. Back in those days, the refs didn't tell you to go in your opposite corner. As soon as you kind of get up, a guy will run at you. Jack Johnson hit the ground and jumped up off the ground like your boy from Snatch. What's his name? From Mickey from Snatch. Jack Johnson was on the ground. He jumped up from the ground and knocked the dude out. Was it Ketchel? Yeah, with Brad Pitt, bro. Was that Stanley Ketchel? He jumped. He got up from the bro. When I say he jumped off the ground wildly and knocked that man out, yo, bro. And I'm talking about sleep. I don't know how much accuracy you gotta have to come up from the ground and jump into a guy, and knock that guy out. And I'm talking about that guy was like. And Jack was like, now that's what happens when I'm not playing with you. So, no. 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 Ortiz isn't better than Jack Johnson. That was Stanley Ketchel? I think it was Stanley Ketchel. I can't really remember. I think it was. What do you think about Mike Tyson versus Jack Johnson? Mike Tyson beat him. Mike Tyson is too advanced and punched way too hard. Mike Tyson beat him. Good fight. Mike Tyson beat him though. He's just too advanced. Okay, Jack Johnson changed the game. So Jack Johnson wasn't this guy. Okay, but he wasn't. Mike Tyson's too advanced. With the way he fought, too advanced. Because it was originally supposed to be staged so they can earn money. But dude tried to KO Johnson. And Johnson said, oh, that's what happened. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with the community. That's what happened. I didn't know if it was supposed to be staged. I thought Jack Johnson was playing around. I knew it looked like he was playing fun and games and entertaining the crowd and got caught wicked. I know that. I just thought he was playing around too much. So dude tried to take it as an opportunity. Okay, all right, because I didn't know the story behind it. I just know I was watching some Jack Johnson tape. And I was just like, whoa, he got dropped. But I saw him playing and it was like, whoa, he got dropped ass. And then he jumped off the ground like with a hell shot. I was like, man. Oh, Wilfred may be too much for Winky. Winky, I don't like Winky's, stylistically, I don't like that fight. Stylistically, I don't like it. I don't like Winky isn't aggressive enough for him. Stylistically, I don't like it. Because, let me tell you, Tommy Hearns was struggling against Wilfred. Anybody watch the Wilfred Benitez Tommy Hearns fight? You got Winky? I got Wilfred. Anybody watch the Tommy Hearns Wilfred Benitez fight though? Hearns was hitting him with some shit. Wilfred, he fought off the ropes nice. Yeah, Tommy starts struggling. Winky with that defense. What did Wilfred have? Have you seen Wilfred's defense? Oh, you don't. Winky has some of the best defense you'll ever see, yeah. But when you brought up defense, why would you say Winky's defense? At that point, have you seen Wilfred's defense? Now, I don't think defense is going to be the thing here. Wilfred looked like my pop in the late 70s. I don't think it's going to be the defense. When you say his jab, I was thinking of the jab. I was thinking of the pace he fought. Wilfred fights at a higher pace. Wilfred, he fights at a higher pace. He's going to win the fight. I got Wilfred. The grit, they're both gritty, but Wilfred is, he's grittier. He's grittier. So I got Wilfred by decision. He's going to just too many points. He's going to rack up too many points. BK is ridiculous. BK is hilarious. Hey man, this Hughes, this is the last round, and bro, I think I missed a very good fight in Maxwell and Hughes though. I really think I did. I think a good combination by Hughes. I think I missed a real good one, bro. Is anybody watching this fight, Maxwell versus Hughes? I got caught up yipping and yapping. Yeah, dog, Michael Jackson totally took over. Oh, it was decent. It wasn't like that. Fury would outbox AJ for 12 rounds. No. I think Fury beats him, but he won't outbox him for 12 rounds. No. That's a good fight. I got Tyson Fury, but that's a good fight. He might. Because I have so much respect for Grant. No, I don't see it. Let me tell you something. Man. Let me think about the statement I'm about to make before I start capping. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about AJ. Other than his power, okay, nothing else is A level. His power is A level. I'm a biased fan, Biz. Don't roast me, brother. No. I'm not. Heck no, Grant. No, man, you a member, boy. I'm biased towards my members. Other than AJ's power, nothing else is A. Okay. So with that said, everything else is CB, right? His footwork, I like his feet. I like how he positioned himself. That's like a B. Everything else is kind of like down the middle. You know what I mean? But with that said, he's balanced enough to, he will never, hold on. Let me figure out what I'm trying to say. AJ beats Fury. He struggled against Otto Wallin. No, he was trying to protect a cut. It's not that he struggled, his ability struggled. He got a bad cut. Did you watch the fight? Newsflash. He had a humongous cut. And because of that, he had to change everything he did to not get stopped before he has that big fight with Wilder. He had to do everything he could. He still one-sidedly beat Otto Wallin. It's just that he got cut. So he had to do what he had to do. So that makes you a great fighter. You kind of learn how to. But anywho, but thanks for the super chat. Dude, what I'm trying to say is, it's going to be hard for Tyson Fury because he's going to be fighting a guy who is not going to be making big mistakes, but it's going to be hard for AJ because he's not going to be doing anything spectacular either. So Tyson Fury is going to be in a spot where he's going to be trying to make this guy make these mistakes and school him, and AJ is just going to be there putting in work. He's going to be boxing and adjusting and throwing great hooks and good body shots, throwing hard shots, and it's not going to be like Wilder, where you have to worry about a big shot, but outside of that, you can make him look like a buffoon, like a fool. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like AJ, he has power, but you're going to have to watch out for his feet. You're going to have to watch out for everything else. He's not going to make these huge, gaping, flaw type of mistakes. So because of that, Tyson Fury is going to find himself in a position where he's just going to have to be on his job. He's going to have to be on his job. So he's not going to one-side AJ. He's going to have to he's going to have to get on the gas and beat him. I just think he's a better fighter than AJ. I think he's a better fighter. Fury's movement and the way he can box extremely good on the outside is super tough to beat. I think it would be a really good fight, though, because AJ is very dangerous. Right. He has power. What I don't like is the notion that Deontay Wilder is the only power puncher. Like, I hate that people don't bring up AJ enough. For me, when it comes to power, it's Wilder and AJ. Wilder definitely, when it comes to power, he's almost to go, all right? But I'm just saying, that's like sick power. But AJ has devastating power. Devastating power. He was knocking everybody out. The only guys he didn't knock out was Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz. So with that said, he's very heavy-handed. So he could knock out Tyson Fury for sure. But with that, he's not going to make these big mistakes either. He's going to be shooting a jab, and he's going to be boxing. So, you got a situation where Tyson Fury got to really step on the game. He's going to have to really fight this guy. Not just make him look wide. Not just because Tyson Fury knows if he steps out the way of that right hand, if he shoots the jab, he knows that right after the left, that's not really a jab, but it's a paw. Here comes the right hand, and it's muscle memory. He knows. All he needs to do is kind of take the jab away, because it's almost like Wilder can't throw the right without measuring you first. It's not like Wilder just sits there and be like, bang. He does he does that first most of the time. Sometimes he got just a right hand. That's nice, because I think he did that against your boy that he knocked out and sent to the hospital. But he doesn't do that often. So that's why Tyson Fury he knew the right hand was coming. He makes sure that he lets you know the right hand's coming. He either throw it out and do this, or he put that out and does that, but he measure you with the left. So you take the left away. He's standing ready to throw it. So you take the left jab away, which Tyson Fury was doing, and then when he does do it, just know to dip. At that point, it's different than AJ. AJ will miss you with the right hand, come with the left. He can throw the right hand on purpose and come with the left because he know that you're going to duck into it. AJ will mess around and throw a three-punch combination, which I always said Deontay Wilder doesn't have that. Deontay Wilder has this, but he doesn't have this, right? Boom, boom, boom. Or boom, 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 boom. He doesn't have that. AJ does. That's just that little difference. It's on, bro. It's on. Yeah, he'll wobble Fury for sure. Well, Fury got a chin, but he'll drop Fury though, for sure. ShowBizz, why do you think Bivol and Beterbiev don't fight each other? Same weight class, same countries, unification, etc. I don't have in my head that they won't fight each other. I know Beterbiev beat Volcic, and then right before COVID, Bivol had his fight on DAZN, and then COVID happened. I haven't seen Beterbiev. Have you seen Beterbiev fight since? There's a reason. There's a pandemic. I don't see it as they're not going to fight each other. Beterbiev fought Volcic, got the belts, and then, he unified. And then, have you seen Beterbiev? You don't hear about it? Because, like, the light heavyweight division isn't popping. Everybody brought it up. When Bivol fought on DAZN undercard, everybody brought up Beterbiev. Everybody, the commentators, everybody brought it up. It's just how many people know Dmitry Bivol? How many people? No one's bringing up Pascal versus Beterbiev either. No one's saying anything but Canelo. Nobody knows them. I'm pretty sure they're talking about it amongst each other, but that's what's going on. James Toney versus Tommy Hearns breakdown. That's a hard fight for James, man. Hard fight for James. It's a hard fight because James Toney, it's a hard fight, okay? Because Michael Nunn and James Toney was going at it before James Toney knocked him out viciously, okay? But Michael Nunn, though he was damn good, he's no Tommy Hearns. So with that said, Tommy Hearns' busyness and crazy power, not just with his right hand, but his left hook. Very good hand speed and length and reach. And he's not just a jabber chilling. He's gonna let his hands go. And James Toney, he's gonna be trying to find the perfect time to get his off. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen James Toney and look at James Toney versus the G-Man spar, or look at James Toney versus Roy Jones Jr. James Toney said versus Roy Jones Jr., he said in his corner, I don't know when to hit him because he got to get in a good spot. He has to feel, he's one of those counter punchers where things got to be nice. For James Toney, nice means a lot. Okay, there's a lot of different, it doesn't have to be, for James Toney, a lot of positions perfect for James. That's how great he is. But with Hearns, Hearns beats James Toney. He'll beat him. It's a tough fight for both guys. But Hearns will beat him. He won't knock him out, though. Ain't nobody knocking out James. He ain't knocking him out. But he'll beat him, though. Kind of like Wilfred. He'll beat him how he did Wilfred. He'll beat him, though. Bivol doesn't want that Beterbiev work. Says who? You? You wouldn't want the Beterbiev work. You're saying I wouldn't want to fight Beterbiev. So everybody must be as afraid of me as I am. Is that what you must be saying? There is no way a boxer who's a fighter could want to fight Beterbiev because when I see him, he makes me want to shit myself. You must be saying that. Because Beterbiev, to me, whenever I hear him talk, he sounds like a guy that'll fight anybody, anywhere. So, that's what you mean. Yeah, they talk more about Canelo than each other, yeah. Oh, my God. Not sure if ShowBizz knows, but Rip, yeah. All you need to do is go to my community. You'll see that I was very early with the news last night. And we spoke about it earlier in this live stream. Beterbiev really be looking like Zangief from Street Fighter. You know, Beterbiev looks like a killer. You know, he's man, I remember. How many of you guys watched the live stream when I interviewed Alexander Povetkin? I mean, Alexander Volsic. How many of you guys watched that live stream when I interviewed Volsic? You remember that? You seen it? Yeah. It was you watched it? Yeah, Hugo. It was right before the Beterbiev fight. He had with Beterbiev. And a lot of people were surprised by that. Actually, it was the WBC who hooked me up with that interview. The WBC hit me up and was like, hey, man, you know, we like your work, and we'd like for you to interview Volsic. That's how that happened, for you guys to know. When you guys were like, hey, man, how you land that Volsic interview? That's how it happened. Um, so in that interview with Volsic, my whole thing was how how do you take on somebody like Better BF? Why is your road as why is your road as a champion so dark and gritty? Remember, I asked you, why are you taking that dark, gritty road? I'm happy you are, but why is it? And he was just like, I mean, it's boxing. But the thing is, he said that he fought Better BF in amateurs, and Better BF beat him there too. He seemed concerned, like this guy, and not even seemed concerned. He said it, like, I got a lot to learn, and this guy has always been a problem for me. And then after the fight, Volsic retired. Better BF is, he has a killer attitude, not like murderer, but what I mean by that is a pressure, hurt, seek and destroy, hurt you attitude. But he has a boxing man's poise. He has a boxer's poise. Like I said, he'll wait for you. He'll be sitting there, boom, and waiting for it, and he's breaking you down systematically, and he'll make you miss, and you think that he's there as target practice, but he's not. And he breaks you off, bro. That's why. Has anyone survived? Has anyone survived a fight with Better BF? I don't have his record. Go to BoxRec. Nope. Yeah. Nobody survived. Yeah. Cause he's breaking you down systematically. Bam, a hit to the hip here. Boom, a hip to the floating rib there. Boom, there goes your chin. I see that hurt you. Bam, boom, 2 shots to your chin. Like man, bro, he has a killer mentality, but he has the poise of a boxer. Boom, make you miss. Bam, boom. And you're thinking, I gotta worry about his power. Bruh, you gotta worry about everything. He is pacing himself, and he's hitting you in the body, and he's very durable. Volsic was hitting him with some nice stuff. Pop, 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 pop. You know, hit him with some volume. Bam, bam, boom, boom. And he's just boom, boom, boom. And he persevere. Bam. You know what I mean? So somebody keeps texting me. That's what makes him so dangerous. The guy who KO'd Savant, and Briggs. The thing about the David Tour, when he fell off, ShowBizz, do you consider a boxer fighting an A-level fighter over another A-level fighter because he's an easier stylistic matchup, a duck? No. I don't consider it a duck no. No. Do you? I'm curious. I don't. Do you? Oh, we've done Povetkin versus Ortiz. I think Povetkin beats him because I think Povetkin's a better fighter than him. Not really. I don't. Let me tell you why I don't. I'm in a casino, not very good reception. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening, man? Buxton. Let me tell you why I don't. It just happened to me. How can I put this? I was fighting in the UFC 4 game, right? The video game. I'm playing the video game. I'm a rank 7. I don't play that often, but I'm ranked 7. And I fought another guy ranked 7, and I knocked him out. All right? And then when I searched for another fight, another guy showed up. He had Daniel Cormier. And I looked at his profile, and most of his fights he won by submission. I don't really know the submission game that well enough to say, you know what, I don't feel like the stress of fighting him right now. And then I didn't fight him. What I'm saying is, you can, let's say you're Errol Spence. You fight Showtime Sean Porter. And because you feel, man, that works for me right now. What Terrence Crawford has to offer, let me get a few more fights in my bag to be better equipped for Terrence Bud Crawford. I don't want to fight him when I already know I'm not equipped enough to beat him right now. I already know I'm not equipped enough not to beat him. I'm not equipped enough to make it the best probability for me to beat him right now. Why do that? Because after I lose, I'm going to be like, I knew it. I'm going to have to tell everybody I wasn't really quite ready for Terrence Bud Crawford. And I don't want to have to go through that. Let me fight Showtime Sean Porter. Let me fight somebody like Keith One Time Thurman. All right. Let me fight Terrence Crawford. I see that as, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. If someone does that, that makes sense to me. Dubois fight, I think, is next. Is after this fight. I got to call this fight, though. ShowBizz, who do you think is ducking? All right, before I get to that question. ShowBizz, who's your favorite prospect young fighter? I hate saying favorite, but I mean, people jumped up. I like how Teofimo Lopez looking. Devin Haney was, but that last time I saw Shakur Stevenson, bro, how Shakur Stevenson changed his game. Shakur Stevenson add a little wrinkle or two to his game that made me say, oh shit, that's all I needed to see. Daniel Dubois, if you want to consider him a prospect, I like how he's looking. God, there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys. Inoue is a champion. See, once you become that's the thing. Devin Haney's a champion, but it was given to him. Inoue, once you become a champion like that, it's hard for me to call you a prospect. You're a champion at that. And that's the thing about Teofimo Lopez. He became an IBF champion, knocking out Richard Comey. So you kind of feel like he's different. There go Tyson Fury. So I would probably say between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Virgil Ortiz, yeah, but I love Virgil Ortiz. You know, all of them, I like them all, man. It's just that he said favorite, and right now I'm leaning towards Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. They're like tick for tack. All right, man. Let me check out. Oh man, go ahead, Willie. Man, I had to decline a call. Hutchinson looked extremely poised, while Thomas is looking like he's going for every feint. And good right hand from Thomas. That looks like that was like on accident. Good jab from Thomas. I don't know, man. Thomas looked like he's too energetic. He's burning too much. I like the way Willie is moving. You know, and Thomas holds and pushes off. 2 minutes left in the first round. And look. Tommy is moving to, I mean, it's 10 rounds, not only 10 rounds, but it's 10 rounds. I think you can afford it a bit, but, good right hand from Willie. Willie dropped him. He knocked him down. He was already hurt with the right to the head, but then the body shot finished him. Hey, Thomas got up by the count of 7. Look how Thomas blinking. Look at right hand from Willie. Uppercut through the guard. You know, rock that head back. Little rabbit punch from Willie. And the referee warned him for pushing his head down and all those things. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. And good jab from Thomas in the first round. That was a good feint left and then right hand by Willie. Willie is definitely look at his footwork. He's moving when he should be. You know, Thomas is moving. Good body shot. Good uppercut. Hey, Willie got a beautiful uppercut, and he's not giving Thomas any room. Right hand. Good up. That's a beautiful uppercut. Knocked him down. Yeah, they stopped the fight. It's over. It's done. All Hutchinson. All Hutchinson. And Thomas couldn't see. But like I said, he was moving around like an amateur. Okay, he was moving too much. I didn't like the way he was moving. All right, man, look. Everybody's ready. Hey, have you hit the like button? Oh, yeah, a lot of you guys hit the like button. Have you subscribed to my channel? If you are a subscriber, if you hit the like button already, you get a chance today. Hey, everybody, start hitting the me. Start commenting me. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. You get a chance to win this Muhammad Ali trading card. Muhammad Ali trading card. And I'm going to ask you now. I'm about to give the answer. I'm about to give the answer. Who is this he punching right here? Who is that right there? The bonus question. If Snyder doesn't die, it doesn't count. Who is this? No. No, come on now. Come on, you guys know who this is. Somebody said it like twice earlier. No, it's not Henry Cooper. No, it's not Henry Cooper. Cleveland Williams. Cleveland Williams is black. No, not Chuvalo. Oh, you probably can't see. No, not Jerry Quarry. Doesn't look like Quarry. I think I know who it is. No, that's not Quarry. That's not Quarry. I'm looking at him. That's not Quarry. Bonavina. There you go, Mark. There you go, Mark. And somebody said it earlier, too, today. Bonavina. Everybody who said Bonavina, if we land, when we scroll and if we land on your name, you will also get the bonus card of Ali versus Big George Foreman. So everybody, type down Bonavina. Go ahead, type in the comments. Say Bonavina. Say me and Bonavina. You get this card and you get this card. Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle. 2 great cards. And on top of that, you'll get this Roberto Duran boxing trading card. This Marvelous Marvin Hagler boxing trading card. And this Virgil Hill boxing trading card. So make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're a subscriber. And don't forget, man, share my videos. Share my videos. Have your chance to win. I would announce to you guys who won the cards in my community. So make sure you go to my community and I'll make the announcement. Everybody hit the like button. There's 320 people in here, 274 likes. We need more likes. Everybody hit the like button. Type me in the comment. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you get a chance to win. Who doesn't want a Muhammad Ali trading card? And for everybody who has subscribed already, don't forget, next week, I'm giving away this Iron Mike Tyson and Frank Bruno trading card. And the week after that, I'll be giving away this magnificent card, which I think this is the most valuable one with Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, Ken Norton, George Foreman, and Larry Holmes. So I'm giving this card away. I'm giving the Mike Tyson boxing trading card away first, and then I'm giving away this card, the live stream after. So the next 2 live streams, you're going to have a chance to win some valuable cards. All right? All right, man, look, I think Bonavina is next. Bonavina. Yeah, Bonavina was next. I think Daniel Dubois is next. Bonavina passed away. Anybody, do you guys recall how Bonavina passed away? He wore red trunks in the Bonavina fight? Oh, shoot. No way. Wait, red trunks. Did he wear red trunks in the Bonavina fight? No. He always wore the white trunks. He wore red? Bro, how is this not Bonavina? How is that not Bonavina, though? Tell me, how is that not Bonavina? Y'all know that's Bonavina. Say Bonavina anyway. This is Quarry. No way. No way. Dude, this isn't Bonavina? BK. BK. You can't tell me how does Quarry I'm racist. That's what it is. No, look. So you mean to tell me that Quarry looks like Bonavina with his head upside down? I'm about to look it up. Dog. I'm about to look it up, dog. Nope. I grabbed the apple. I gotta hurry up before the Daniel Dubois fight. I eyeballed it and just knew that was Bonavina. When did he fight Bonavina? His second fight back, right? He's wearing red shorts. You mean to tell me, dog, look at that, looks just like Bonavina in that card. Is it 2 or 1? Let me look at Quarry 1. That's Quarry! That's from Quarry 2. That's Quarry, yo. He looks just like Bonavina right here. Ali's tape is hanging off and everything. Yo, I was wrong. I sat here and let y'all say Quarry and was like, man, y'all know that's not Quarry. Stop. Y'all just, no, that's not Quarry. You have no idea. I know. That's Bonavina. Bruh. Well, I'll be 5 o'clock shadow. I thought only Bonavina rocked that. Oh, man. This is no quitting the Quarry. So you got to call. So wait a minute. So you get a chance to win. Now, everybody type Quarry. So you got a chance to win Ali versus Quarry and Ali versus George Foreman. Oh, man. That made me not want to give it away, man. It is what it is. All right, here we go. Cause I even told the guy at the shop. That's probably why he looked at me like which card? I said, man, dude, Ali versus Bonavina sitting right there. He just like, oh, okay, yeah, I got you. He was like, if you want to add, there's a big George Foreman, we can just add that with it. See him right there, Ali versus Bonavina. That dude was like, where? I'm saying, damn it, if you don't give me that card with Ali and Bonavina. I didn't know Ali was in that much shape against Quarry. All right, so, wow. Fantastic. 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 Oh my God, that was beautiful. I worked in the quarry. You can keep it. Yeah. Everybody who wanted to hit the like button, we got a lot of likes in here. That's good. Do I get the card now? Yeah, man. Y'all, hey, look, that was a fantastic go. And whoever, we'll find out. Whoever hit that quarry, and the meat. And thank you for opening my eyes up, because you guys were trying to yell at me, dog. Like, yo, there's no way that's Bonavina, man. I'm sitting here like, that. Nope, you're wrong. That's Bonavina. Everybody just like, brother, that's caught. It's like, nah, I'm batting it. And then they all just, all right, Bonavina. I'll type Bonavina, but give me my card where I live in quarry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a smart way to get your likes up. Yeah, not just that, but I told you guys, and I think that's a very short vision, because I wouldn't give away a late and great Muhammad Ali two boxing trading cards just for likes. So to give you guys how many guys see my biggest vision? What's my biggest vision? How many guys see my biggest vision here? This man just said that's a good way to get your likes up. That was very short-minded. How many of you guys see the biggest vision? The biggest vision is this. Grow boxing. Thank you, T. Make boxing number one. Thank you, T. Every other sport has boxing trading cards that go for big money. When I go to the card shop and stuff like that, when I ask for boxing, a lot of those shops don't even have boxing memorabilia, let alone a whole wall like baseball does. When you have memorabilia and people coming by and looking for your merchandise, it's better for your sport. So it's not likes. That's very short-minded. There's a lot of ways I can get my likes up. But what I really want to do is have boxing become the number one sport and get boxing merch to be as big as everything else. The more I raise that awareness and consistently give these cards away and have people value these things, right? Man, I got a Joe Frazier card. I got a Marvelous Marvin Hagler card. And then the value of them start going up because they see the demand start to rise. All of a sudden, people are more interested in the sport. So you got to think bigger than just likes. You feel what I'm saying? How do you think the Povetkin versus Dubois spar turned out? I think that's one hell of a spar. I think Dubois comes out smarter because of it. Well, heck, I mean, you're talking about a very great amateur fighter with a great foundation in Povetkin, who's been in there against the best guys, from Hasim Rahman to Eddie Chambers, who was a very good fighter at the time, to Klitschko. And you're talking about a guy who's been in there, just knocked out Dillian White. So you're talking about a guy with abilities to school you and for you to grow from it. However the sparring session came out, I mean, ultimately it came out as a plus for both guys. You got a young fighter in Dubois who can push Povetkin into having, Povetkin deal with big, strong, young heavyweights. And then you have Povetkin, I'm pretty sure you'll be schooling Dubois and having Dubois learn these things. So, fantastic. Fantastic, man. Hell, Pokemon cards go for way more. We need to change that. Absolutely, Pokemon cards. You got kids, you got people. Hey, let me tell you, let me Pokemon cards. Dude, have you Dungeons and Dragons? When the last time you been to a comic and game shop? When the last time you been to a comics and game shop? Okay? You want to talk about going up in there and seeing guys who spend $100 for one card so they can play with it. So they can, let alone, Roberto Duran fought for real. He fought for real. You got a kid, 17 years old, 15 years old, spend $100 for a trading card to play. He pulls it out the plastic and he lays out the card on the table. The whole table goes crazy. The whole room. Oh, you got the dragon that blows the blue fire. and I'm able to step into a card shop and buy Iron Mike Tyson. I'm not going to tell you how much I purchased it for, but the fact that I can buy it, okay, that you can just get to it, that's something. I think Iron Mike Tyson is a bigger icon than a fantasy dragon who can blow blue fire, bro. So that's what I'm saying. We got to get the value of boxing to grow. Yeah, they're crazy in those shops. What is showing on your screen, ShowBizz? ESPN FC is like commercials sliding around. Waiting on the guys to walk out. It's a commercial break. ESPN does that. Since COVID, it'd be a commercial break, but it'd be nothing because nobody paid. So it'd just be like a Rocky Marciano versus Beterbiev. It's a fantastic fight. That's almost saying Rocky Marciano versus Rocky Marciano. The thing is, though, Rocky Marciano punches harder. He can punch harder than Beterbiev. So I'm assuming Rocky Marciano punch. I mean, he was breaking guys. All right. I think Ezra Charles beats Beterbiev. I do. I think Ezra Charles would have beaten Rocky if Rocky punching power wasn't as crazy as it was. So you got two Rockies, but one punch harder than the next. So I would give it to Rocky Marciano. Michael Spinks versus Alexander Povetkin. Who wins, Biz? Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks. Far better fighter than Povetkin. Far better fighter than Povetkin is. Povetkin's a good fighter, no doubt. But he's not Spinks. No. Povetkin, if Povetkin makes it into the Hall of Fame, he squeaked in there. Okay? Michael Spinks. Whew, Rocky Marciano versus Joe Frazier. I may have to go Joe Frazier on points because Rocky. Rocky stops him late. Rocky stops him. No, Rocky stops him. If Jersey Joe Walcott and Ezra Charles wasn't too slick for Rocky Marciano, Joe Frazier isn't. So, and if you think about how hard Rocky Marciano punch and how hard George Foreman punch, so now it comes down to will. Joe Frazier got crazy will, but his will wouldn't make Rocky succumb. So Rocky stops him late because Rocky had the same power from round 1 to round 12. Rocky stops him late. Yeah, that'd be a crazy fight, though. That'd be a crazy fight. Jersey Joe Walcott versus Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Because Jersey Joe can punch, right? So, Jersey Joe can really swat. Mike Tyson. But I'll tell you who will beat Mike Tyson, though. Joe Louis. Joe Louis would beat Mike Tyson. He'll beat Mike Tyson. He'll probably, look, he'll probably stop Mike Tyson. Joe Louis would beat Mike Tyson. But that's a good fight, Jersey Joe versus Mike. Is one of the most underrated heavyweights in regards to technical skill, right up there with Ali, in my opinion. Well, Ali, look, I'm gonna do you one better than that. Jersey Joe, technically, I don't think Ali was a good technical fighter. I think he was technically actually bad, but skillful, yeah, but not technical. But I'll tell you this though, Jersey Joe Walcott, and he's right there with Archie Moore. He's right there with Archie Moore. Big Bear Liston versus Big George Foreman. Man, look, you look at Ron Lyle versus George Foreman. You think that was an elevator fight, right? Going up and down, escalator fight. Dog, dog, there's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. Dude, those guys are going to be dropping each other. George Foreman and Sonny Liston. I don't know. It's the same guy. I'd rather see Liston versus Shavers. I wouldn't, because I think Liston knocks out Shavers. Let me tell you something about Shavers. Shavers was allergic to winning a championship fight. I don't care who it was. I don't care who it was, okay? I don't care who it was. Shavers will find a way to lose a championship fight. Let's keep it a buck. Shavers will find a way to lose. Hold on, I think I got a super chat. Oh, either that or I missed it. My bad if I did. Shavers will find a way to lose the championship bout. Ruiz versus Wilder. I got Wilder. I've thought about that fight many times. I got Wilder. Oh, this isn't Daniel Dubois next. I got Wilder. Holyfield versus Floyd Patterson. I don't know if Holyfield knocks him out, man. Patterson ain't knocking out Holyfield. So, man, bruh, that was a good fight. I never thought about that fight ever. That was a good fight, man. I don't know. I don't know. That was a good fight. I have no idea. I don't know. That fight may go 3 fights. That's a very good fight. ShowBizz, can you explain the difference from skills and yeah. Look. The technicality and skills. Roy Jones Jr. had a ton of skills. Okay? A ton of skills. Skills, let me tell you what skills is. Skills is maximizing your skill set. It's understanding your skill set. Like I said, if you're a Ferrari, don't fight like a truck. Understand your skill set. Roy Jones Jr. had crazy hand speed. He had crazy athleticism. And if he fought in a technical way like Bernard Hopkins, he may not have been as sensational as he was. So Roy Jones Jr. maximized his skill set. I can jump from across the ring and hit you with a left hook instead of taking a two-step and hitting you with the jab. He maximized his skill set and he understood it and he got extremely skillful. He was technically wrong. Not as a boxer. He didn't work behind the jab. He didn't block well to the head. He fought with his hands down. He did a lot of things that is technically unsound. But skill-wise, he understood his skill set. You know what I mean? So look at Edwards and Samba. That's his name. Oh, this is that fly. Yeah, I saw the weigh-in for this. Dog, why you gonna do your hair like that, Edwards? That's just knowing that you're gonna beat him. That's just being funny. Exactly. Yeah. Two great fighters, Biz. Mildred Taylor versus Sweet Pea Whitaker. You got that right. Two Olympic gold medalists, too. You know, Sweet Pea was the better of the two. But Mildred, one hell of a fighter. Is today the Jose Ramirez and Postal fight? Yeah. Could Dubois lose tonight? Yeah. From immaturity, feeling like he has to do something sensational because Joe Joyce and what he did, and you know, because the rivals. Dog, let's look and see what Edwards talking about, bro. Edwards is like, look, I'm about to look like a little, and he's doing the right thing. He's doing the right, brother. His hair, he's doing the right thing because that's about what you want to do. If you're a fighter, no need to come in trying to look intimidating. Look bad. I always said that. Don't try to look mean too. What difference does it make? I would look bad. I would look goofy and bad. Let my skills pay the bills. I would look as horrible as I possibly can because I want to open you up, bruh. I want to open you up. I want you to hate seeing my little two dog ponytails bounce around. Samba just hit him with a straight left. That was right on the jaw. But yeah, I want you, every time I bounce up and down and a little hair bounce, I want you pissed. And so I can catch you. No need to come in smooth. Good right hand. Oh, he switched to southpaw after the right hand. Go ahead, Edwards. 1-1-2 by Edwards. Yeah. Samba, he covers up immediately. See, that's the thing. That and then he switched back to orthodox. Go ahead, Edwards. See, that's what you do. You come in with the pigtails. That's why I said, you know, if I come in, if I was a fighter, what would have been my ring entrance? I come into Sweetest Taboo, okay, by Sade. You know what I mean? Yeah. Would you keep on loving me? If I tell you how I feel, would you keep bringing out the best in me? You're giving me the sweetest taboo. I come out just like that. Too good for me. And I come out just like that and knock your ass out. Because you're upset. Good combination by Pigtails. Good combination, Edwards. Oh, see, Samba is throwing some heat. He missed. Throwing some heat. But in the midst of those big left and right hooks that he was throwing, he flicked a jab in there and landed it. And then he threw the hooks again. 35 seconds left in the first round. Good jab by Edwards. You know, I don't know which one is his jab in hand. He's switching from orthodox to southpaw at just a moment's. I mean, more than Terrence Crawford, bro. Like he switch hitting at a point. It was wild. I remember Prince Nassim was on that. Oh, good right hand by Edwards. Then he threw a flicking jab, a double jab. See, he's feeling too good about it, but Asamba is not playing those games. He keep landing the counter left hook. Hey, Pigtails, you're gonna have to chill. Like he's feeling too good with the flick and all that, and he's getting caught. Speaking of Prince, he was on that with Barrera while he was trying to. He got real serious after a minute. Prince was like, "Hey, bro, Barrera can care less." Okay. Biz, I would beat you and that hair. He looks like Dexter Laboratory. So Cut the ponytails off, please. No, hell no, no. No, he should have had a third one. He should have had one off the front of his head, hanging. He should have had one hanging right off the front. He should have came in just like Prince, bro. Right off the front. I would have had three. All misplaced. Yep, that one back here, this one right here, and this one right here. I would have came in, bam, looking like a super punch out, Mike Tyson punch out character. You know, Samba is throwing punches with very bad balance, but I think he's doing the right thing. You know, sometimes, you know, you come in swinging, you come in fighting, and it's kind of like, you know, somebody's gonna make a fool out of you. But the thing is, though, when you have somebody like Edwards who isn't showing enough responsibility defensively, he's not. I mean, he's keeping that right hand kind of not, but he likes his bag. He gets in his bag, he gets in the zone with his feet and everything, and that's how some people fight. So he gets in his zone. It looks like he's just posturing too much, like he's pretending, but there's a difference. You know, like I keep bringing this guy up, my favorite fight ever. Roy Jones was like that. Even Prince was like that. You know, and two double left hands by Samba. You know, it looks like, you know, he's playing around too much, but that's how he gets in his bag. That's how he opens you up. But that doesn't mean that he's a great fighter either. You know, Samba could mess around. So Edwards tapped him with the right hand counter. He countered him with the right hand, overhand right? Countered the left hook of a Samba, right? But it was a tap. Okay, so it's not discouraging him, Samba, from throwing these big haymakers. And one of those things can catch you. Ask Amir Khan against Danny Garcia, like I was talking about earlier. Edwards landed a great combination within the big hooks of Samba. He got to do that more, as plant his feet instead of, he got to plant his feet a little bit more and discourage Samba from throwing those big haymakers. Because when it catch you, like I was talking about with Amir Khan was beating Danny like Congo. So, boom, 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 boom. But Danny was willing to take those because nothing was hurting him enough to be like, well, nothing was stopping him from just throwing those big deadly hooks. And he did that until he caught him. And after he caught him, he finished him. Like he was just like a gangster. Like he punched through Amir Khan like Amir Khan was a wet paper bag. And that's what Samba's doing. See, Samba is throwing these fast hands, these big hooks, and he's doing these things. And Edwards is touching him, and Edwards seems to be getting comfortable. But either way, you got to discourage Samba from doing the boom. See, Samba hit him with another big hook. Though Edwards is looking better. He's looking better. But Samba is not being discouraged from throwing these haymakers. So you can have a fighter that's not as good as the other guy, but can catch you. See, he's raising his probability of winning, you know, by having his puncher's chance is growing with every minute, because every time he gets touched by pigtails, he can give a damn. He could care less. So I just learned the black guy is from where? I live in UK, Wolverhampton, in the black country. So rooting for him. Who you rooting for? Thanks for the super chat. I'm not rooting for anybody here. But what I do see, the black guy, Samba, is doing the right thing. He doesn't have the abilities that Edwards has. I mean, that's obvious looking at it, right? But that doesn't mean Edwards going to win the fight. He has to stop Samba from throwing those crazy, powerful hooks. ShowBizz, what up, my guy? Just got my black 2 sugars mug. J Body, shout out to you. Thank you so much, man, for promoting. Oh, my God. Look, go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Bet money on the fight, the Daniel Dubois fight. You might as well get some change. The link is in the description box below. BK will probably be sending the link out shortly. So click on there. Get a chance at winning. Go to busr.com/ShowBizz and go to /ShowBizz because you get 20% off. You get 20% off of your next bet. All right, here we go. The third round. a good step jab by Edwards. You know, I think his corner probably told him to be more assertive. See, that's what he's doing now, stepping forward, trying to throw the punches first. Because what he can't do is just be a counter puncher. Because when he's countering, he's not making him pay enough. Good jab and get out of the way. I just saw a fight like this. Was it Kelly versus Robinson or something like that? I just saw a fight like this where, you know, the more skillful guy found himself in some kind of grit match, right? Asamba, he could find himself in some kind of grit match where it's like, Asamba right now is getting outboxed. But I'm just saying, you can find yourself in a place where it's like, well, damn. You know, so if he doesn't hit, good combination and nice counter. That's what I'm saying. Edwards is better than Asamba is. He's better. But Asamba could care less how good he is, because how good he is doesn't make Asamba shell up. He has to hit him with something pretty hard, or else he'll find himself moving even more come round 7 and 8. Big swing and a miss by Asamba. He swung so much that he almost knocked himself out. He swung so hard and missed so widely that he almost knocked himself out. He went flying across the ring. 50 seconds left in the third round. 1-1-2 by Asamba. He can't get inside right now. Edwards' feet just too good. Good jab by Edwards. Now his pigtails starting to fall out. He's not looking as cute as he was looking before. Good jab by Edwards. Good 1-2 by Edwards. Dude, that hair is just bouncing around. It has to be just distracting and just irritating. 20 seconds left in the third round. 1-2 by Asamba. Good jab. Trying to play the jab game with Edwards, not going to work. But you got to throw something in there. Good jab by Edwards. See, Edwards is really in his bag. Both his hands are down. He's shuffling his feet like Muhammad Ali. He's just in his bag. Just in his bag. Now he's looking like angelic from are the fights on ESPN Plus. The chain with ice is just like, that's some crazy spamming, dog. Yeah, you know what? The meat is spamming too much, dog. Hey, look. We're not gonna pick from this point forward anyway. We're just gonna we done with the me's. We're done with the me's. Okay, I keep it on me a minute. That's funny. ShowBizz. Can we get a rip for Black Panther, please? Yeah, we did that earlier. You missed it, but not rip for Black Panther. Rip for Chadwick Boseman. I ripped to him. I said it in my community, and I had a whole discussion about him earlier today. Yeah, I told him to do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it now. We did it. He died? Yeah, Grant. He died yesterday. Oh man, good combination by Edwards. 2 minutes 20 seconds in the fourth round. Oh, good 1-2 by Edwards. You got the biggest heart. Sometimes I think you're just too good for me. 2 minutes left in the fourth round. I wonder what Asuma was waiting for. What he was doing the first couple rounds was nice. You know, what he going to end up at is how Ricky Hatton was against Floyd Mayweather. Ricky Hatton came out looking crazy the first couple rounds. Floyd just weathered it a little bit and then knocked him out. Because now you can time him. And Asuma, he's allowing himself to get timed pretty good. He has to move a lot. The thing about Asuma is right now, in order to throw a punch, where he's comfortable to say, okay, I'm about to throw a punch. He got to be in a certain range. And once he get in that range, Edwards hit him with a pop shot. And then Edwards is out of the range. And then Edwards shoot the jab. And then Asuma moves his head around. Then Asuma gets in the range where he wants to punch. And then once he's in that range, boom, Edwards hits him. And now Edwards back slightly out of the range, bouncing around. He shoots the jab from outside. Anytime Edwards get in there to try to swing, Asuma gets in there to try to swing, Edwards counters him, bam. And good counter off the counter by Asuma. So you can do this time and time again. What Asuma needs to do is get closer. He needs to move his head and get in a little bit closer and then rough him up. Because floating at this distance with it, see, this is exactly where Edwards wants to be. Exactly where he wants to be. Shooting a jab, throwing 1-2s, sitting out there, faint, and like a puppet. He just threw 2 overhand rights, landed. Oh, God, that uppercut was nasty. Landing on Asuma, and, he faints, kind of like anybody from Sweet Science, anybody who knows what they're doing. And puppeteer you, keep you right where he wants you to be. And then, boop, hit it, and then faints, and then you stop, he frees you, stop. He did a feint, froze Asuma. Announced, there you go. This is all night long, all night. Hey, this is all night long. This is all night long. Biz, you seen Counterpunch boxing? He actually knew Chadwick. It's just sad, man. I still can't believe. Yeah, I didn't see that he knew Chadwick. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. That was horrific. You know that song, Love, let's talk about, let me on, and about you, that, to let you know, that song with Kendrick Lamar, the one at the end of Black Panther movie. That song put a lump in my throat. All the stars. That's right. That song puts a lump in my throat, period. I used to, when I hear that song, it gave me a strange feeling. And me and my whole family went to see the Black Panther movie, and my brother, ShowBizz's brother, was sick at the time. So when, I was able to, he was able to get a kidney transplant, and he's fine now. He's healthy now. But at the moment, in the back of our minds, all the time, we were thinking about his health. So we saw that movie together, and that song used to put a lump in my throat because it was like we were all together. We didn't go to the movies often. Not all of us together. Me, my mom, both my brothers, all those things. And that song was on while we were walking out the movies, and it just had me in a space. So that song made me sad anyway. So after Chadwick died, I thought about that song, man. That song, like, dude, that's too much. That was too much for me. 5th round. Good right hand, good combination by Edwards. Edwards throwing combinations to the body, to the head now. He's playing around with him. He's feinting, uppercuts. You just, come on, man. Circling to the right and left. Yeah, there you go. That's the fight. That's pretty much the fight, dog. That was the fight. Asuma was doing, it was nice when he started, but now he's just garbage, dog. He went from top 10 to not mentioning all, Uchiwali versus everybody else. You know what I mean? 1 minute 20. Good combination by Edwards. He just hit him, got off the ropes, hitting him with good shots too. 1-2s, flush. Yeah. Suma's throwing punches from too far away. The dude is just sitting beautifully. Look, Edwards knows, jab by Edwards. He knows where Suma's going to be. He knows where he's going to be every second. I know exactly where you're going to be. Oh, good counter left hook by Suma. But he going to throw lead right hand, you dance around. I know where you're going to be. Then I'm going to feint you, make you stop. And then I'll dance off, feint you again. Then I won't feint you, hit you with the right hand. Boop. Now you just, boop, shoot a jab. It's kind of how I am on UFC 4 when I'm Anderson Silva. When I fight with Anderson Silva, I pause people, man. Leg kick. Fainting, dog. Anyway, no, this is irritating because Asuma, what you're doing now ain't working. It ain't. That's what you do. Get him on the ropes and get busy. You can't beat him in the middle of the ring. You might as well forget about it. You might as well forget about it. I can't believe I can't even see the fight. People talking about bad hair, and I'm thinking they're talking about Biz. No, man, you should see this guy. You should see this guy. His hair got the pigtails got knocked out. He knocked the pigtails out. Right now, he's sitting with that Dumb and Dumber, like the bowl cut. I just played a difficult match in Fight Night Champion while watching this fight. Dude, I'm so good at Fight Night Champion that I get bored. That's why I haven't had a fight. Dude, I'm so good at Fight Night. I played that game for years, okay? I'm so good at that game, I get bored, bro. Look at Grant. I just shoot the jab. I can win different ways. It's just like pop. Sometimes you get somebody who spams and then they mess around and beat you because they caught you with, and it's like, okay. You know what I mean? But boxing, if you're boxing, it ain't gonna work, dog. You're saying my record is 784 and 53. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? All right, here we go. 6th round, 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. It's gonna be more. Look at that. He hooks him and then rolls off the rope. Edwards is looking like Sugar Muhammad Ali Robinson, bro. He's looking like Sugar Muhammad Mayweather. Judah. He's Super Sugar Muhammad Mayweather. he throw the lead left. Asuma doesn't know what's going on. If it's going to be orthodox, if it's going to be this guy just got Edwards looking beautiful. Edwards looks like I ain't seen a guy look this good since Willie Pep. This guy's looking like Willie Pep out here, bro. Having a blasty blast. Jab him, get completely out the way. I mean, this guy looks like the next best thing, dog. There was a minute where Asuma was getting busy, and I was looking, but Asuma let this guy pepper and move him to a point of, dude, Edward is good, but he ain't the next Willie Pep. He got him looking like the next Willie Pep. He got Edwards looking like the next Willie Pep, bro. You gotta make Edwards work more than this. Edwards is so in his bag. Look, he's switching from left to right. He is in his bag. That's working. You know what? And he's not strong enough to keep Edwards in the corner. He ain't strong enough. This man, oh, look how he's jabbing him off the forehead. Oh, look at that jab. That jab is so well peppered. This dude looked like Sweet Pea Pep. Willie Sweet Pea Pep. Sweet Pea Peppiker. He looks like Willie Sweet Pea Peppiker, dog. Good jab. Good jab. Come on, man. I don't know what Asuma's doing good or bad anymore. All I know is I'm looking at Edwards and he looks beautiful. He looks beautiful. Double jab again. 6th round, 25 seconds left. I don't have the volume up, so I don't know what they're saying or what they're seeing. Because it happened to me with the Dillian White and Povetkin fight. I was looking at the Povetkin and Dillian. You guys were there when I was calling Povetkin versus Dillian White. I was like, Povetkin got some crazy building blocks with that left hook, with that right to the head, left hook to the body. You know, I was thinking Povetkin, it's a close fight. Then Povetkin got dropped twice. And I was like, oh, okay. But I was just looking at it like, hey, Dillian may be winning the battle, but Povetkin's winning the war. Remember I said that? But I heard that the commentary was so one-sided for Dillian White. What happened with the boxing game? PS5 happened. PS5 happened. Do you guys want me to tell this story again? Because I get so many questions about Hard Knock Nights Live, and I thought I told the story. You should have a contest to give him a nickname. Oh yeah, it's boring now. It was nice at first. Buxton said no. Super. Just go to the website. Yeah. I want to hear the story. What happened with the game? Bruh. Yo, Biz. I'm going to beat you so bad. Dude, what boxing game? There's a boxing game being developed that I'm a part of the development process of the boxing game, and I'm featured in the game as the referee. It's called Hard Knock Nights Live, okay? And dude, look at this. Look at this fight. A straight right hand. Just beautiful job by Edwards. And we were developing the game, but fans of boxing and fans of boxing video games wanted a lot, okay? There were certain fighters that the fans wanted and everything. And there were certain things in the career and online features that the fans were asking for, and we wanted to deliver. And we were getting very close to how we want the graphics to look and all those things. We had critics, but we were really working. But with the fans' demands and the fact that we wanted to deliver, we decided to do a Kickstarter. Hey, look, Asuma's hurt. Edwards just hurting. We decided to do a Kickstarter. And we did a Kickstarter to show that the fans are interested so we can get these big investors, right? But the fans didn't show up. They didn't donate enough money for the Kickstarter, so we had to give the money back. Anywho, so we didn't get as many investors as we wanted, but we got enough to where we were like, okay, we're going to, do this much with the game. But we wanted to drop it for PS4. We were making all this stuff for PS4. Well, PS5 was announced. PS5 was coming out. And where we are in the development, we're like, dude, do we make this game for PS4 and then try to adjust the graphics for PS5? Or do we start developing the game with what PS5 is offering to engineer and develop a game that works for the system that is ultimately a better game? And we had to really contemplate that because we invested so much money already. So we'll be taking a loss in certain things. Like, hey, man, all of this stuff is a wash. So we thought about it, okay, let's make a game for the new gen. We were trying to future-proof the game anyway, but let's make this game for the new gen. So we delayed it. Right at that point, we paused it and said, let's make the game for the new gen because PS5 dropping, we're just going to have everybody wait. So let's make the game for the new gen, make it a PS5 game with everything that PS5 has to offer. Let's study PS5. Let's get all of our developers, for PS5 and have this game come out for PS5 instead of making a PS4 game. Try to future-proof it and then adjust it for PS5, and it's a weaker game. So that's what we did. Yeah, I hope it works out. Yeah, absolutely. So that's what happened. Man, I think Dubois is going to try to knock him out sensational early because he had that last sensational knockout. What did I know about Snyder? Nothing. How long it takes. Forever. What? That dude need to cut his hair so bad. Can't be that good looking like that. Yeah. I I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is on Edwards' best day, there's no way he looks good. If I understand it's a boxing match and he put his head in pigtails at first, but on his best day, The part up the middle is alfalfa. Y'all, you know, here's the thing. The fight is boring. The fight is boring. The fight is boring. Good check left hook by Edwards. So it's just a hair roast. He made me throw my dinner back out. Boy, speaking of dinner, I cannot wait to. Oh, yo, Ms. Biz's mother, my mother-in-law, she made a sandwich. She made a sandwich so good. Dude, she made a sandwich so good yesterday that this morning I was like, yo, please. Because she's with us, you know, now to help look after ShowBizz the child while we're at work and stuff like that. I said, please, that sandwich you made, please. And she made it, I thought it was an accident. And she made it again, a sandwich. Bro, it is the best sandwich. I refuse to open up the bread to look what's in the sandwich. I refuse. I want it to be a special thing like Christmas. I want it to be something that I have no idea what she made it with, so it can just be her thing. And I thought it was an accident. I've never seen her make that sandwich before. That's why I thought it was an accident. She used hamburger buns and she toasted it. That's the one thing I know. I can eyeball that and I can taste the crunch. She toasted hamburger buns. Lightly toasted though, because you can't tell when you look at it. But when you pick it up, she toasted hamburger buns. That's all I know. That's all I know. And I know there's some turkey in it. That's it. It can't just be Miracle Whip. It must be Miracle Whip and some mustard, some special sauce she put in there. But I tell you this though, she mixed some stuff together and I bit into that and I grabbed some chips. I grabbed like this much of chips and drank with some Kool-Aid. With some Kool-Aid. She'll fold that napkin, put it right by that paper plate. Because I was at work when she first did it. I'm at work. She slid. I'm like, oh, you made a sandwich. I ate the chips. Yo, I woke up this morning like, that sandwich stays on my mind. It's been on my mind for 2 days. And today it was as good as it was yesterday. What part of Mexico are they from? It's a town that look, I'm gonna sound dumb. Okay, you're Mexican. It's a town that means lion in Mexico. The Mexican part. It's a town. It's a town that means lion in Mexico. What is that? What? Everybody, every. There you go. That's it. Nuevo Leon. That's where she's from. When they say it, I'm like, oh, I hear lion. That's it. Simba City. No, dog. That's, you know, every time I hear it. They say it so fast, though. It's like, wait. I'm like, yo. But I heard the Leon. So, that must be it. Do I think Edwards is world class? From looking at this. Hey, I'm going to tell you what okay, this is a great example. Right now, he looks like Sweet Pea Prince Pep Ali Sugar. And right now, he looks at, but I'm looking at who he's fighting and how he's fighting him. How he's fighting him makes this guy looks like the next best thing since Lomachenko. With that said, I can see how someone else can fight him and make him pay. So, no, not yet. I can see how somebody else can fight him and make him pay. You like Mater and Cars 2, what's up with you? If Dubois loses, is he better off retiring? What happened to the Dubois versus Joe Joyce? Oh, yeah. So what happened with Dubois versus Joe Joyce, That was a good question, man. What happened with that, Brent, is they canceled the fight because of COVID, and they figured we can push it out. I think it was supposed to happen in April or July, or was it April? And then they pushed it to July, and then they pushed it out even more. They figured, hey, COVID would be over, then we could have a crowd. Well, COVID went on longer than expected, and Joe Joyce got a fight, got busy, and Dubois got a fight, but they're planning to fight when there's a crowd. So that's what happened. It's October now, yeah. I can't stop thinking about the new boxing game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dubois is getting $500,000 tonight. Dang, so that means if Dubois is getting $500,000 tonight, that means that he's going to bring home that means that man gonna bring home about $150,000. I wish he was getting more money tonight. That means he's gonna bring home how many fights has he had this year? That means he's gonna bring home like $130,000 off the rip, because he has to pay 30% to his management. Yeah, he got to pay 30% to his management. So that puts him at about $300,000. I'm not a great mathematician. That puts him at about $300,000. Then he's going to have to give some money to his trainers. That puts him at about $220,000. So he has like about $220,000. Then taxes hit. That man's gonna come home. Forget about everything else that he's gonna have to pay too. He's gonna come home. I wish he was getting more money. Yeah, I wish he was getting more money. He's gonna come home with about $120,000. Blown. Yeah, he should be getting more. He should be getting more. Dubois should be getting more. Thanks for all that information. Yeah. I've learned that from Adrian Clark. Adrian, oh yeah, go to busr.com/showbiz so you can make your bets for the Dane Dubois fight. Now, just might as well pick up a little some money, man. Pick up some money. It's not like you put money down. Just put $50 in the thing. They're not going to take the money because you ain't going to lose it. Dubois is going to win. Come back with $70. Why not? Biz, how do you feel about Tim Tszyu versus the top 154? You know, I don't think he's good enough for the top guys yet. You know, I don't see him like that yet. But I love to see him out there. But I don't. You know, him and Rosario being, but you know, somebody like Hurd or somebody like J-Rock or somebody like, no, I think those guys beat him. I think that's why all fighters love Al Haymon. Yeah, fighters love Al Haymon mostly because of the business advice that he gives them. Errol Spence said it himself. Errol Spence said that Top Rank pays out more than PBC. Well, they were at least offering him far more than Al Haymon was offering him. Okay, and which is why I never really blamed Terrence Bud Crawford for signing with Top Rank. Look, Terrence Bud Crawford, he knows what his life is like. He knows how much he needs to make. So when Top Rank wanted to re-sign him and he saw that extension and how much it was, and he was promised that he'll still make the fight still going to be made. Hell, a lot of fights happen anyway. Ramirez, Hooker. I mean, I'm talking about cross-promotional fights. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, all those things. So I guess it was like, why not? Bob Arum's been making fights for years. Okay. So money-wise, I understand it. But the thing is, Errol Spence was saying that Al Heyman offers advice on how to survive past boxing. So where to put your money, how to invest your money and stuff like that. He's doing things for these fighters that they really appreciate on the advice level, which is why he calls himself an advisor. So he advises the fighters and help them have their own business. And that's what the fighters from the PBC really love. And that's why they like, man, I ain't going anywhere. They love that. So I know a lot of people have bad things to say about Al Heyman, and I don't know why. Why do people hate Al Heyman? Like fans. Hold on, man. I went around. I wanted to say this too. I went around the YouTube world yesterday. No, 2 days ago. I went around the YouTube world 2 days ago. And I just went to a lot of channels. I was looking at, I saw a lot of videos 2 days ago, which I don't do that often. I don't leave out and see what other people are doing often. And I love when I do that. When I'm just like a fan, not a YouTuber, but when I'm, consuming, I love doing that. And I'm not gonna name any names, but there was some stuff that had me pissed. Okay, I can understand. Time out. There was stuff that had me pissed. I was like, what the look, I could not. But what you guys have to deal with. Because it's not about being wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong here. I said that was Bonavina, and I stood on it before the live stream. I was at the card shop, like, hey, at the memorabilia, sports memorabilia shop, like, hey, look, give me the one with Bonavina. It's not about being wrong. We don't know everything. It's about how you can't be corrected. There are people out there that would say something wrong. Someone would say something correct, and they don't say, oh, my bad. Dude, it doesn't. I was wrong in front of all of you. And I can literally say, oh, shoot, let me look. You were right. Sorry. These mugs, I watched a live stream. Not going to say who it was, but I watched a live stream where somebody was telling this mug, yo, no, this is this and this why. And that mug was like, shut up. You're dumb. Next. It's like, what have y'all been dealing with? What have y'all been going through, bro? I can't say the topic because you could probably narrow down what happened, and I won't. I'm not here to build myself up and kick someone down. I will build myself up. I'm not trying to kick anyone down, so I'm not going to name anybody or even kind of allude to who it is. I'm just saying it wasn't just one channel. It was a few. And the ad was wrong. And then I was watching stuff where they were purposely wrong on purpose to create like a mindset, like completely wrong on purpose. Like, you know you're wrong. Like, you know you're wrong. You know. You know. Because you know too much about boxing. You know you're lying. So, I was sitting there. So I'm sorry for what y'all, now I get where y'all were when y'all were like, hey, yo, ShowBizz, whatever y'all were trying to say. And I'm like, no, man, it ain't even, I get what y'all was talking about. But why did I even get there? I was going around. God, dog. Why was I talking about that? So I saw all of this hate. Al Heyman. I saw all this hate for Al Heyman, and I was kind of like, I've never seen the guy. I've never heard him speak. How can you hate somebody? Even Bob Arum was like, is there an Al Heyman? I saw a video where Bob Arum was like, bruh, is there an Al Heyman? He was joking, but it was like, so, Al Heyman, to hate a guy who you know nothing about, that blows me. Like, I was reading the comments on how many people were talking about him. It was like, how do you know? I know I don't know. All I can do is take the boxer's word for it. When the boxers say, hey man, I love Al Heyman. He hooked me up with this and he hooked me up with that. It's like, oh, word? That's dope. That's dope. Why is that bad? He helped me invest in this, that invested in that, and I'll be set for the rest of my life. I won't end up broke. How would I be mad at that? Other than that, what is there? How can you hate? I hate Al Heyman. I don't know what he's done. I have no idea what he's done. I have no idea what he's done. Nothing. Al Heyman advised Charlo not to take the Andrade fight. I don't know that. If that's the truth, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm not sure who said that, but I purposely don't know that. But if that's the case, I still wouldn't hate Al Heyman. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Bob Arum didn't allow Terrence Crawford to fight Manny Pacquiao. I would love to see Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao. But Bob Arum said out of his mouth, I didn't allow that fight to happen. Okay, I wish I would have seen that fight. But I don't hate Bob Arum for one fight. I don't hate Bob Arum due to one fight. I don't even hate Bob Arum, let alone hate him due to one fight I didn't see. I'm not that soft. I'm not that soft. It doesn't hurt my feelings that much. Old George could probably come out and knock some of these dudes out still. Yes, I saw that last week. Your personality stands out among those guys. They're never wrong. Right. There are guys. I'm not going to put a blanket over the YouTube because I didn't see them all. 2 days ago, I didn't watch every boxing YouTuber. I didn't. But I saw a few. And out of the few, there was a percentage of them where I was like, I was in a live stream. Okay? That was already pre-recorded. And I was just sitting there like, happy that I didn't see it live because I probably would have typed something. And then if they would, it's ShowBizz adult, and there would have been a beef and it would have been dumb. And I'm not about that life. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do it. I go to Fight Hype to see if I can find some interviews. And I go to each fighter's Instagram page and I read articles from like WBN, ESPN, and those boys. I do that. Because a lot of these fighters are going live on their own, on their Instagram and stuff like that. So I do that. I don't really go to other platforms that often because I have my own platform. So I know what it takes to make a platform. So I'm like, oh, they're doing what I'm doing. So I don't go over there. But I did. And I was like, whew, my God. Now, there was a lot of them that I was like, wait, I can say this. Counterpunch, I go to. I've gone to Counterpunch a few times because Counterpunch, like a year ago, he he made like an intro and he was like, it's ShowBizz the adult. And somebody showed me and I thought it was mad funny. And then he was like, no, I'm just playing. So then I would go to him every so often. And then he reached out to me on my DM on Instagram. And he asked me like, it wasn't even like, he was asking me about just some YouTube stuff. Like, hey man, what's going on with this? And it was just like a dude, like a guy. So I kind of like the dude. And though I go to his channel sometimes and I just listen to him, I don't agree with everything he says. Of course not. You guys don't agree with everything I say. But he just seems like a guy trying to make sense of shit. And okay, and he be landing some stuff like, I never thought about that. You know, I went to a boxing wave. I stopped going, but I used to go to boxing wave kind of often because he cracked me up because he was really trying to make sense out of everything. He didn't try to make sense out of pay-per-view, and he was so like detail oriented that he cracked me up. And who else did I go to Johnny Boy because he's just funny, because he'll just snap off and cuss and do all the things that's not me. He's so not me that it makes me laugh. And we're from the same hood. We grew up in the same hood. So that make that, and then he'll do stuff that I'm like, hey, I just can't hear it. It's just too violent. So then I go on. But other guy, you know. But as far as the negative stuff, woo. I saw some stuff out there, bro, that was like, woo. Rummy's Corner, amazing. Rummy's Corner is amazing. I've been looking at Rummy's Corner since before I was ShowBizz the adult. BK, good versus evil. Yeah, I saw BK there. I saw BK. It's your channel, then Rummy's Corner. Oh, thanks, Grant. Yeah. I used to watch Rummy's Corner before I started my own channel. Rummy's Corner was, yeah, since I was a ShowBizz child. Is Johnny Boy a racist? You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you guys. Since the fights haven't been the best, but Dubois next, so I'm gonna call that fight. But I'm gonna tell you guys. I tried to make a platform where we can just, we know there's racism, and we know there's evil, and we know there's chaos, and we know there's diseases, and we know there's bad attitudes, and we know there's evil things. And we know there's a lot of platforms tackling those things. But we also know that there's a place we want to get to. And my whole role in this that I've taken is to create a platform where we sing Michael Jackson and laugh. We give away Muhammad Ali boxing cards and give away Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder boxing gloves, signature boxing gloves. And we talk about 80s music and who's the best rapper, and we call boxing not from a racist standpoint, but from a skill standpoint, and we'd be funny sometimes, like, hey, look like we're watching porn. We talk about time spent with Mike Tyson and conversations we had, and I tried to have a platform where for just at least a moment, we're people. Without like, because we're gonna deal with it. As soon as I cut off this live stream, we're back at it. All right, we're back at it. There's the riots, There's people getting harmed. There's people getting shot on the streets. We're back at it. I'm just for a moment, we're people, bro. Just for a moment, we're people. So I'm not going to really, I try to talk race for a little bit just to let you guys know where I stand, because people mess around and say, hey, you're not fighting for the cause and stuff like that. And that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, because I'm so for the cause in so many different ways. And the cause is not, we don't have a shared cause. We all got our different idea of the cause. But so I would talk, but for the most part, I want to keep away from that talk just for a moment, y'all. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. Much love, brother. Yeah. Best boxing channel. Thank you so much. Counterpunch favors Anthony Joshua. Does he? I never knew that. We want a nerd alert. Yeah, just for a minute. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. We're just a bunch of people that just love boxing. Brought us together, yo. Boxing and UFC. He's a bit of a fanboy. I didn't know that. We are here, brother. Absolutely, Evan. Absolutely. Counterpunch stupid. See, that's why I don't like. That's why I'm never bringing up another. I'll never bring it up another channel ever again, even in a positive way. Biggie was the best rapper of all time. I feel you. He's one of my favorites. ShowBizz still my favorite. Much love, much love. BK is horrible. BK is horrific. There's only one Tyson Fury. ShowBizz, you're doing a great job. You, Rummy, and Honcho are the only ones I'm subscribed to. Dang, you see how dang. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be one of them. Do you speak Spanish, Show? I'm trying, bro. It's almost like, you know what? Where's Ms. Biz at? Is she watching? It's almost like, dude, even ShowBizz the child, my baby talks to me in Spanish sometimes. Like, we'll throw a Spanish word in there, but like, you know, and I'm like, oh, I have no idea what you're saying. And my baby just be like, Dad, come on. You know, whatever. You'll say a Spanish word. And I'm just like, and it's almost like, y'all gonna have, why are y'all trying to, see, they trying to keep some stuff, try to a secret society. I got a secret society. I got Illuminati in my house, dog. I got a secret society. Ain't never been a lyricist like Cisco. Brother. Alton, shout out to you, man. What's going on, brother? Understand it. Don't speak. Speak it worth a damn. Yeah. ShowBizz just nods his head like, yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yeah, we the best. We come together to watch people punch each other in the face. Max Kellerman got those balls, Biz. Oh, yeah. Max Kellerman, I shoot the left jab, and I hit you with the hook, uppercut, and that's all it took. Now you shook. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like you were on the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want some more? So you stand back up, and I hit you in the gut, make you do the button. That was Max. Max, every bar Max spit, every bar he spit was about boxing. Max, no. He was so boxing on the brain, he was just like, left hook, right hand, and uppercut. He could not. It's like, hey, brother, we're all talking about something else. He just like, brother, this song has nothing to do with boxing. He has so much boxing on the brain. Max is the boxing Vanilla Ice. When will you do a long up off? Remember those days? Up off? Yeah, I'm gonna do another one of those, man. That was the stuff. Oh my God. Remember them Nerd Alert days? Yo, man. Dude, we remember, what was his name? The Keeping It Real guy. Remember the Keeping It Real guy? Remember all of my stuff? I know y'all missed that. Y'all, the day ones with the green screen in the back. Yeah, BK. Remember those days when you don't know what will happen? You don't know if I'm interviewing myself as Keith Thurman. You don't know if I'm going to plug myself into a Three's Company intro, into a Family Matters intro. Oh, what happened there was I would spend so much time on these crazy videos and get 700, 500 views. And I'll be like, dude, that took me, I had to act. I had to edit like a motherfucker. Dog, those days, dude, I would spend hours, I can almost lose my job. Like I was investing a lot and get 500 views. And then one time I sat down and spoke about Manny Pacquiao. I just sat down in front of the fireplace and I got like 90,000 views. And I was like, now that took me I sat down for 5 minutes. Before I would do it'd take 2 days. And I was doing them daily. I was doing videos where I'm acting and doing all these things daily, yo. I would do it for hours, almost got a divorce. It was crazy. I sat down in front of the fireplace. 90,000 views, 5,000 views, 10,000 views. My subscribers start shooting up. Then I tear my knee. Boom, blow my knee out. Snow the Informer, right? I blow my knee out. I'm on crutches. I call the fight on crutches, sweating in pain, halfway out of it because I took so many painkillers and get like 17,000. No, not 7. I got 12,000 subscribers that night. I'm sitting here like that Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder fight. I'm sitting here sweating, almost hallucinating. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what, dog? Hey, we're at commercial right now, waiting for the fight. It's no wonder you busted your knee. You're great at your job, Biz. You're the only channel I joined, and the content was so great. I got the Savage package. Merle, thank you so much, man. I remember that. Yeah, man. Love you, Biz. Much love to you, Sabo. The fireplace was the first place I seen you. Yeah, Brent. Yeah, I love your channel. Don't like kind of. Hey, stop dissing the guys, dog. Stop. Don't diss no more channels. I'm not gonna have a live stream that people point to like, hey, they were dissing you on ShowBizz. Nope. No. If you watch Adrian Broner, DJ Vlad interview, Vlad said got paid $1 million, and Broner said no on paper numerous of times. That indicates that Al Heyman is paying way more money than the original sum. Oh, no. That's just money guaranteed on paper, but they do get percentages of. Okay, so case in point, on paper, Keith Thurman made, I think, $1.5 million for the Manny Pacquiao fight. On paper, Keith Thurman got $1.5 million for the Pacquiao fight, but he went home with $8 million. That's why he tried to ask Terrence Crawford for the fight for $10 million. I hate being in people's pockets, bro. But either way, just to be on your topic, I hate doing this. But he said that he wanted Terrence Crawford for $10 million, which when you fought Manny Pacquiao, you were the champion. You know what I mean? But anyway, and you were undefeated and all those things. But that's why that number came out, because he remembered how much he brought home. He brought home over $8 million. On paper, it says $1.5 million. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not Al Heyman grabbing 7 over $7 million out of his pocket and saying, here, shh. No, it's like a percentage thing. It's just like, hey, man, this many people came out and this happened and you get a percentage of that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and people appreciate that. Do you use camera or a phone to record your videos? I use a phone for my live streams. I got a, hold on, let me show you my camera. So, I know. What everybody's saying me about, if you're new to the stream, I'm giving away this Muhammad Ali trading card with this George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali trading card on the back. I'm giving away both of these trading cards along with this Marvelous Marvin Hagler card, this Roberto Duran card, and this Virgil Hill card. But that Muhammad Ali is the one. Looks like this Roberto Duran card may just be something else too. That's why everybody's saying me, they want the card. If you comment me, if you hit the like button, if you're subscribed to my channel, you gotta be a subscriber. Hit the like button. And if you put me in the comments, then I'll pick a lucky winner and I'll say who won. These are this is fantastic though. Fantastic. It's Muhammad Ali. So if you win, just go to my community and you'll see who won. So I use this Canon. I use this Canon as my camera. It's pretty dope. It got the flip up screen. You can see yourself, right? That's why sometimes you see me kind of like looking up sometimes, like and this, oh shoot, hold on. Connected to my iPhone. And this comes out. It's a cool little feature. And the thing is, I had a choice between the Mark II. So this is the Mark III. This is the latest one. Stop with me because I won already. This is the latest one, the Mark III. But the problem with the Mark III is it has an auto-focusing issue. So the autofocus is very slow and it blurs you out for a long period of time. And that's why if you guys look at my video, you'll see how I blur sometimes. So I took the autofocus off, but the problem with taking it off is if I move, I blur, right? So it's kind of like, people complain about the Mark III a lot. Though it's a fantastic camera, they complain about the autofocus, so they stay with the Mark II. But the reason why I do the Mark III instead of the Mark II, is because the Mark II doesn't have this mic input. This mic input I use, of course, Rode, the best there is. I use this mic, okay? With the Mark II, they don't have a mic input. So you can use a mic, but then you have to go and post, edit, and you gotta sync up the, and I ain't feel like doing all that, syncing up the words, and then my mouth be a little late, and I gotta sync. I'm not living that life. So I got the Mark III. Maybe too much information though. I'm not sure if you needed all that, but that's what I use. Your videos be dope. That's why I asked. Thanks, Biz. You're motivating. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy you because I gave a lot of information. Roadhouse, Family Guy, ShowBizz. What do you learn most in your boxing days? Oh, as far as boxing? Yeah, I learned most about myself. I learned that, this is what I learned about me, and I guess that's the best thing you should learn. What I learned about myself was that I am at my worst when I go out to blow somebody out. If I go out, I look at a lot of these guys and I'm fascinated by the fact that you could just go out and dominate somebody. I'm not like that. I'm more like a Holyfield type of thing. I'm more like a Bernard, not as skillful as Bernard Hopkins, but I get better as the fight goes on. I need a lot of information while I'm fighting. And the good thing is I can endure a lot. I can endure a lot. So that helps. And that's because I have two older brothers that since I was a baby, they were just making me endure. That's really, I couldn't fight with them. I was too small. They're older than me by 8 and 10 years. So, you know, they hit me with hard shots that hurt, and they're like, hey, don't cry. Hey, I didn't cry when I was your age. You know, so I'm enduring a lot, and then I have to stay focused. Don't panic. Stay focused. And it created this mental strength in my everyday life. And it created this ability to endure pain a lot. So it made me be this kind of person that the first thing I'm doing is judging distance and enduring. That's the first thing I'm doing is enduring. And if I hurt you while I'm enduring, that's messed up for you because I haven't even started. And that's what happens in a lot of my street fights. Dude, street fight. How many of you guys fought in the streets? How many of you guys fought in the streets? Had a street fight? I mean, I was good at having street fights because I have a short temper. How many of you had never? Right here, yeah, Merle. Who else? Please tell us your street fight stories. I've had. Oh, here goes Snider right here. I rumbled plenty of times when I was young. Yeah, here. Yeah, too many times. This is what you notice, right? You notice that people start off in the fight. Number one, nobody wants to fight. That's the one thing you notice. So if you accept that, when you look at somebody, you know no matter what he's saying, he ain't trying to get hurt. All right? So accept that first. It gives you, look at Dubois. It gives you courage. I got to hurry up. But what you find out is no matter how much it's going down. No matter what, they haven't learned anything. They don't know how to fight. They haven't learned how to fight. For the most, now every so often you find somebody who learned how to fight. But for the most part, the way they hold their hands, the way they doing whatever, they have no idea. It's kind of like throwing somebody out into water who can't swim. They have no idea. And then when hands are thrown, they're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to survive. You think when you see a fight, somebody's trying to hurt the other person. They're trying to survive. You throw one punch and to be honest, there is no difference between a guy and a girl in a street fight. There is no, other than the fact that men are stronger, the way we fight, there is no difference between a girl and a guy. Look at hood fights. Look at videos. Right? So when I used to fight in the street fights, I was taught how to fight a certain way, and I got my chin down, and I'm stepping up, and I'm walking to them, and everybody's going off. Ooh, ShowBizz. Pop, and he hit me on top of my head, and I'm not feeling anything. You can't hurt me. That's why when people say Tyson Fury is hitting him with the wrist part of his glove and all that, like, you can't hurt. I know how you can hurt somebody. You can't hurt anybody. When Deontay Wilder is ridiculous. So I have my chin down, and he's hit, and it's hitting the top of my skull. He's hurting his hand more than me. And then I shoot a jab, boom, and their head goes back, and they're hurt. I'm like, it's going to be a long day for you. They're going to have to stop the fight now. If you're blinking and your eyes watering and your nose bleeding and all I do is shoot a jab, you're in a bad spot. You're in a bad spot. But anywho, boxing altogether different because you're going against another person who's tougher than you, who is more skilled than you. And I found out that even if they're more skilled than I am, my whole strength is the ability to endure and assess what's going on and say, oh, at least he's doing this wrong. As long as I can endure, I can work on that one thing he's doing wrong. And maybe it'll be too late. Maybe he won the fight by then. But that's what I learned about myself, that I'm the type of person in all aspects of life, I can endure and win at the end. I'm a marathon. You're going to have to, I will endure forever, but I will come out winning at the end. That's me. That's me. You know, even if you Even if you hurt me, knock me down or whatever, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try again and endure again. That's the strongest part of my personality or of my abilities. Yeah, like Rocky. Like Rocky. All right, here we go. Daniel Dubois, let's go. Don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe. Get a chance to win this Muhammad Ali trading card. Get a chance to win. I'm giving this away now. And with some extra cards. Here we go right here. I just want to see, I don't even know Snyder like that. I just want to see how Dubois comes out this time. What does he do this time? Look how big he is though, bro. Jeez. Look how, okay, he's anxious. He wants to give him away. Shooting the jab. Shoot, he's too big. Dubois too big. Shooting the jab again. Boom, 1-2. He's leaning, Snyder leaning straight back. He's like, I don't want none of the smoke. Dubois is doing what he does well. He boxes you into a corner. And you know what? Dubois wants to work. He wants to work. This guy is afraid. He's ready to get knocked out. Dubois actually wants to work. You can tell right now, Dubois can knock him out. He can knock him out. He hit him with a jab, hit him with a couple body shots. He'd rather work. He'd rather work. But the dude is so on a plate to get 8 that he may end up knocking him out. Like, all right, man, because I wanted to work, but never mind. You can tell. Dude, Dubois can pull a Babbitt right now and knock him out. You can tell. Look at Dubois. Just look at his footwork. What I'm liking is his footwork. All right? Look at his balance. Oh, good right hand from Snyder. Dubois didn't lift his guard right there. He's biting down on his gum shield real hard. Good jab by Dubois. Good footwork by Dubois. It's beautiful. You know what though? Dubois is so in an offensive position. God, he's huge. He is humongous, Brad. He's just a big dude. You can't get over the size of Dubois. He's a big man. So Snyder right. Y'all both rabbit punches. He rabbit punched Dubois, and then Dubois rabbit punched him back and made his teeth shake, and then he wanted to complain. Let me tell you what Snyder has to do. Snyder has to not allow Dubois to back him against the ropes and tee off. Good combination. He dropped him with a body shot. He hurt him with a body shot. He hit him with a body shot. He's down. He hit him with a body shot within his combination. He's down forever. Oh, he got up. He wants to quit. He wants to quit. Dubois, I told you, Dubois would end up knocking this guy out. Not even, look, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. He took a knee. Dubois pushed him down. They called it a knockdown. I get it because it followed a punch, but Dubois kind of pushed him down, but I get it. But Dubois is hurting him he wanted to work. He wanted to work, y'all. Now Dubois is going to be like, I might as well knock you out. Oh, nice body shot by Dubois. Nice body shot again. Good hooks by Dubois. Yeah, he knocked him down. He knocked him down again. He's dribbling him off. Oh, he's faking. Now Snyder's faking. Like he's wobbly. He wants them to call the fight for him. See, this is where now he was saved by the bell. This is what Steve Willis was talking about. Did you guys see my that dude don't even want to fight? No, Brent. You guys see that interview I had with Steve Willis? When Steve Willis was like, you got to know when to look at a guy, and the guy's like, no. Saw it twice. Yeah, Steve Willis. Remember when Steve Willis said that, Merle? He said, you got to know when you look at a guy and the guy is like, no. When he was counting, when the ref was counting, the guy is like, no. Oh, that body shot, yeah. Yeah, that body shot was nasty. When the guy was counting, Snyder doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight anymore. This guy's 18-1. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's when you focus on numbers too much. Yeah, 18-1 ain't doing anything. It's kind of like Deontay Wilder in the sense that Deontay Wilder's first couple fights was an extension of his amateur background. Good combination, doing that. Oh, body shots are. Oh, yeah, he got to look, dude. He's gonna be pissing, but he shook his head. No. Oh, he said that it was due to a push, bro. Ref, he said no, he quit. And then he acted like he was wobbled. Deontay Wilder's first couple fights was an extension of his amateur background. You know, when he went 15-0 or whatever, it was because he didn't spend enough time in his amateurs. He wasn't ready to take on a Klitschko or any of those major pro fights. So that's how you get a guy 18. Told you. Yeah, he quit. Yeah, he quit. He quit. Dubois was trying to get work in. What a joke fight. Yeah, it's a joke. But here's my thing. I didn't think the fight was going to be great. I just wanted to see what Dubois, what he worked on. And we didn't get a chance to see it tonight. Dubois was trying to work. I told you Dubois wanted to work. He could have went in and just knocked him out. But what happened was Dubois was trying to work, and the guy was so afraid that Dubois was hurting him off of just trying to work. He was letting him off the hook, everything. He just wanted to work his jab and work. He couldn't even work up a sweat tonight. Now what? He's going to go up against Joe Joyce. The work he needed to get done didn't happen tonight. So he got to go back to the gym. All his work to get ready for Joe Joyce got to straight up be in a gym. You think Dubois is happy? You think Dubois is happy? You think, okay, if Dubois is happy because he's able to just go home and spend time with his family or whatever, or go back to the hotel and watch Next 48. What is it called? Another 48, whatever it's called. His team ain't happy. His team ain't happy. We're trying to get you some work in. Try to get you some work in. Yeah, T. Dubois wanted to get some work in. Look at Tyson Fury. You sit back like this. Because Tyson Fury is like, I tried to watch a guy so I can know who I'll be fighting in the next 3 years. That's what Tyson Fury was on. Tyson Fury loves fighting so much, he's trying to get around it. He's looking at a guy like, hey, I know Dubois. We know him. Our team we know him. But at the same time, I just want to see. No, Fury ain't going to retire. He's going to fight Deontay Wilder this third time. He's going to fight AJ 3 times. He's going to fight Alexander Usyk. He said himself that he's looking to be great. So he's going to fight for a while. Dubois is going to be there. Where did he get these opponents from? Yeah, Dubois is going to be there. So he figured, let me lay an eyeball on him. Let me lay an eyeball on him a little bit more. Let me see, get some work. Tyson Fury came out here for nothing. He got screened, blood tested, COVID tested, all that for nothing. He got, what happens with the COVID test? How many of you had the COVID test? Them must stick that Q-tip so far up your nostrils, okay, you can see the Q-tip through your eyeball. You can see and then they go left, right through your nose. They go up there, go left, back, and pull it out. He had to go through that. He said Snyder was robbed. Dubois versus Otto Wallin would be great. That'd be good work. They probably should. Well, Wallin just fought, but they probably should have done something like that. Beats a colonoscopy. Ooh. You ain't lying about that. Have you ever had a decatheter? Have you had a decatheter while being awake? No, nothing to put you to sleep. Nothing. You have? Let me tell you, okay? The first thing they asked me was, do you want a male doctor or a female doctor? I said, for what? They said to insert the catheter. I said, it doesn't matter. I don't think I'm a care at all. It does not matter. Why you ask me that? They said, well, you know, some people would want a female to see their parts. I said, and what, a guy to hold my parts? It doesn't matter, bruh. It really doesn't matter. And let me tell you what happened. I was sitting there with my legs from wall to wall. I leaned back, I looked up, and I saw a man and a female, bro. So it really didn't matter. It really didn't matter, okay? Number one, his hands were too cold, and her fingernails were too long, okay? That's number one, all right? Number two, when I saw the catheter, I said, ain't nothing in my, you don't put that anywhere, okay? That thing was no way, that's impossible. That is impossible, okay? All right, when they start twisting, and then they twist, I was like, yeah! Okay, they twist, and they said, just look at the monitor. I said, look at the monitor for what? I was squirming so much. I'm like, look at the monitor for what? And they were like, so you can see what we're looking at. I looked at that monitor. I saw my stomach. I'm like, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Isn't that your job? What do you want me to see? I just see pink. I just see pink. What do you want from me? Okay? Okay, that thing straightened my back up. It was so long and straight that it straightened my back up. And I was sitting there like a shish kebab. I was sitting there like you know when you trying to cook some s'mores, okay? I look like a marshmallow. All right, I thought they were gonna make me to a s'more. I was sitting here at the tip. I'm looking at the screen like, hey, let me tell y'all something. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And let me tell you, when they pulled it out, it was worse. When they were pulling it out and it got stuck at the tip, I'm like, hold on. They said 1, 2, 3, pow! I was like, I said, okay, where's the door? I'm out of here. I am 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 out of here. I walked out, I was looking like a penguin. I walked out looking like a penguin, okay? I looked like I was listening to the best album ever. I was rocking back and forth. If they would have given me a baby, that baby would have been asleep in 2 seconds. I was waddling back and forth. And who was there? My sweet, sweet mother. My sweet, sweet mother was outside and said, are you okay, baby? I'm like, I was ashamed. I was ashamed. You need to stand up. You kill me. Bro, I was ashamed. So let me tell you something. You're absolutely right. A COVID test ain't got nothing on that. Nothing. ShowBizz or dope. Thank you all for coming out. I'll let you guys know who won the cards. And if I have time, I'll probably go live again. If I have time, I'll go live again, at least for the main event for the Anthony Smith fight. If I have time, I'll see what the kids talking about, my baby's talking about. Hopefully they got me something to eat because daddy's hungry. I'm out.